I pushed this live. You out of your goddamn mind.
So what's gonna happen if I go get this energy drink and then I bring it back around here? We gonna get
You're gonna come
demonetized
back.
because I'm sipping on
The
a Red
stream gonna
Bull.
be ended. This is gonna happen.
Stream gonna be. I'm gonna be locked out. I'm gonna be locked up. You gotta be careful on these streets right now. When Mom Donistan just won the chip. You should have seen the parade, bro. I got on the train this morning. I was pissed. I was pissed.
Because robberies are up 300%.
No, actually, everything was very peaceful and positive, but everybody was yelling out. They were like, "Yeah, New York back on top, yeah." Like, it's New York, everybody. And I was like, my brother, it is 8 in the morning. Not even.
Probably
I was on the
earlier than
train.
that.
Dude, 7:15.
Yeah.
Let me keep it a buck with you. It was like 7:30. Let me just crunch some numbers here.
So you're running late for work is what you're trying to tell me?
It just took me a little bit longer than usual to get out the door, but that's to be expected. Then you get those late night games. I watched a little
Pokemon
bit of
Fire
Colombia.
Red? Oh, you Colombia again. Dude, what'd you think about Colombia?
I think I've never seen a team make it look harder to win 3-1.
God, that is not the perfect summary of Colombia I've ever heard in my life. Oh my
Dude,
God.
all the kids at school, they were like, damn, they put belt to ass. And I was like, well, I don't know. I'm just glad they got there. I'm just glad they touched the finish line.
Yeah, me too. And they made it as difficult as they possibly could have to get there.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm going to let you sit with this South Korean national anthem. We'll sync up timelines. I really do got to go get me an energy drink. I took a nap earlier. I'm still out of it. I don't know if I can.
How are you going to take an energy drink? It's 9 p.m. How are you going to go to bed?
I'm not. Tomorrow's Juneteenth, big dog.
See, you're off tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow.
Okay, this all makes sense now.
And no rules.
Apparently, Axel's watching this game at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's got to be Euro-based. This got to be in Europe.
What an absolute stud. Also, we'll bring this up later, but the return of Jonathan David could not have come at a better time. Like Gandalf at the dawning of the third day. Look to me at the first light of the third day.
I think you just called him trash in the last stream we did together. Did you not?
I didn't call him trash.
Did you not?
Why do you sound like the steward of Gondor?
The city was taken, was it not?
What does he say? If only Gondor's captains had the courage to follow their king's orders. Something like that, right? What does he say? And then Faramir is like, if I should return, father, think better of me.
The steward is such a prick, man. It's insane.
But you need him, you know? You need him. You need him. Yeah. Boys are singing the nonsense out of this national anthem. What are your predictions? And then I really do have to go get this energy drink.
I think it's going to be a draw. I think we're actually going to get a pretty good game that is ultimately a draw.
Reason stands that a draw is in our future. That being said, if you had to give the edge to one team, I'm talking a 2-1.
Mexico 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. I also taught a bunch of my students that this is how you salute in the Mexican military. They thought it was sick. I don't know if they thought it was sick, actually. I thought it was sick, so I taught them.
That's a nice little fun fact. Oh, was my ad playing again? Oh my gosh. Alfajor guy is back. All right, why don't you go grab an energy drink? I'll answer some immediate questions here, and then we'll get cracking.
You want the Argentine off the stream. All right. All I'm saying is there's an Argentine here in support of Mexico.
Your kind is not welcome here. So why don't you get on down to 7-Eleven, drink whatever you people drink, and you jump back on.
People.
You people, you dirty ass people.
Let it stand, because everybody gonna get upset at Argentina later. I already seen the hate out there. We didn't do anything. We were victims. Good people on both sides. And on that,
Okay, on that note, let's talk about the mother effing lineup, dude. I did not ever think Luis Romo was going to start. This is kind of a mildly stinky 11, isn't it? It's a little stinky. Like, I don't know. I kind of like this Quinones, Gutierrez, Jimenez, Lira section right here. Vasquez. We got this nice little quadrilateral looking thing going on that looks good. This bottom right quadrant of the Mexican 11 is not inspiring. It's not very inspiring to me. Kind of, compared to what Korea has, Park Sung-ho, EJ Sung, So Young Woo, I don't think we should get eviscerated here, but I don't understand. I don't understand the Romo start here. To me, that's like a huge defense. We literally have three CDMs. I was thinking the position, 3 CDMs in the lineup right now. I don't understand this. Are we like afraid? I think we should respect them. I don't know if we should be afraid, but thoughts on Romo starting? Yeah, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Let me look at here we go. Like, why no Israel Reyes either? Why not Luis Chavez? I don't understand this. Kind of weird to me. Apparently, Montes being out has thrown Aguirre's entire game plan into flux. I don't get it. Thoughts on Kone? Tragic, man. Absolutely tragic. Yeah, Canada get their first win, but at what cost? I love Nathan Saliba, so I think there is cover there, but it's not the same. It's not the same. So, yeah, I guess next man up for Canada against Switzerland. It should be a really, really good battle. Super happy for Jonathan David, obviously getting his hat trick. Yes, it was against Qatar. Yes, Qatar suck. But still, if he didn't score goals, if he didn't do well, we'd all be clowning him right now, calling him fraudulent, Fraudathan David, excuse me, fraudulent and Fraudathan David. At the same time, we'd be saying Canada are the worst team in CONCACAF. We'd be saying Canada don't deserve to host. We'd be saying all these Jesse Marsch needs to be sacked. So if he was going to get a crap ton of heat, should things have gone south, he at least deserves a little bit of praise if he takes care of business. Canada locked in. Qatar locked out. That's really what happened. Qatar locked themselves out of the house. 2 red cards in the same game. They pulled a South Africa, man. It's insane. It's insane. Aguirre treating this game like a friendly. I pray to God that's not actually true. But yeah, I just Pens. Who said Pens? That must be to somebody in the chat. Was Switzerland-Bosnia boring? Yeah, it was. It was a pretty boring game. Bosnia are a horrific watch. All due respect to Bosnia, man. I think they're still going to make the knockouts because they're going to beat Qatar, and they're going to be a complete pain in the ass to whoever has to play them. But my word, the football is stinky. It is stinky. Very physical, hella fouls, basically 0 possession. I don't know. Their fans are actually mad at their manager right now for not playing Esmir and Karim at the same time. So I don't know what's going to happen. Korea's going to cook us, Jack. I don't think they're going to cook us, but they're going to get goals on this Mexican team, I think. I do. Monzambi is a beast. He's like, I saw a lot of people were like, how is Switzerland not playing their best player? I wouldn't say he's their best player, but he's their best take on man. Like when you have him and Doye and Vargas on the field at the same time, think about that. You have a left, central, and right-sided player who are all taking their man on. Game is kicked off for me officially. That's pretty rare to have, and it scares the crap out of teams. Edson, first intervention here. Piojo. Guys, what stadium is this? Is this Akron? Chat, what stadium is this? Is Qatar's performance today the worst by an individual team in the history of the World Cup? They only had 2 shots. I mean, the worst in the history? I don't know. I'd have to dust off the logs there, the ancient scrolls, because I feel like there's been a couple teams like Zaire got murdered back when the Congo was Zaire at their first World Cup. I know South Korea got straight smacked at one World Cup as well. I mean, South Africa was abysmal from this one. Tunisia for a team. If you want to talk about, like, relatively speaking, a massive L, Tunisia losing to Sweden, a playoff European team, 5-1 is shocking. But yeah, I don't know. It's in Guadalajara. Okay. Akron, Stadium Akron. Okay. 3-0 Korea, and I'm deactivating. That would be really, really bad. Okay, let me bring us back here. Connor, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Chat, can you hear Connor? I can't hear him. Costa Rica versus Spain. There we go. Just last World Cup. Great example recently. Jack, I swear to God, if you try to push your Fraudathan David agenda just because he scored against 9-man Qatar, I'm not pushing the narrative. I ain't pushing the narrative. I hear a little bit of static, but then no voice came through. I still hear static. Can you?
Oh, what about now?
You dumb mother effer, dude. Oh my God.
I forgot I had a mute button on.
You sack of potatoes.
You sack of wine.
Okay, here's So Yomo. Do we got to sync up? What time are you on?
I'm on 2:31, 32, 33, 34.
30?
5.
Okay,
36,
hold on. You're going to have to pause. I'm way ahead. I mean, way behind. I'm 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43.
48, 49, 50, 51.
Yes,
52.
Thank God.
Outstanding. All right. Good Lord. All right. Have I missed anything?
No, not at all. Not at all. Oh.
You're like, almost. Axel M.
Connor,
Jack's
turn your volume
actually
down a little bit. Damn, it's like 200%.
The people need to hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you just fine. They're going to be deaf by the end of the stream. They're
But
never going to hear you again if you don't.
But
know
are they
the
listening? That's what I gotta know.
Nobody listens anymore in 2026.
Nobody listens anymore. I know you're hearing me, son, but are you listening?
And Romo gets stepped on, Egon in with the yellow, and that's the right call. Okay, thoughts on what Edson just did. Is it corny if the opposing team gets a yellow card and you start clapping like that? Corny or
absolutely not.
Or a farming?
No, it doesn't have to be either. That's like shithousery. I'm absolutely here for that.
Well, there's one thing like clapping in his face, but I think like clapping at the crowd, I don't know.
To me, DePaul would do that. DePaul would see one of his buddies get like draw a yellow card. Oh,
and celebrate. Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
And he'd be like, "That's what I'm talking about."
Axel asked if I'm Mexican, American, or Canadian.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to tell him you're Uzbek.
I'm 2 of the 3 that you mentioned. I'll just put it that way. He is Uzbek. There are some in the chat calling out to my Uzbek heritage, who gave Colombia a decent game last night. I was proud. I was proud. It was a good game. Now it is Colombia. Always keep that in mind. But yeah. Okay, what am I seeing here? Edson. I don't know what that is. Johan comes across.
We got to put this on. We got to put this on a jersey. What would DePaul do? WWPD. What WWDPD?
I feel like he typically Oh, Quinones is doing great here to stay on the ball. He's probably been tackled like 6 times and almost forces the ball through.
Oh,
Kim and Jay does well there. Oh, we got some balls moved around. Lira down to Romo. Quinones just taking his time. I like the black jersey. I think the black is our best one from this series.
I completely agree.
All across. Ooh. Dang, Korean player.
The black jersey is electric. Quinones also dope.
Yes.
I think he might be my favorite Mexican player.
Really?
I think so. You know, him and Raul Jimenez.
Okay. I have not heard any of your love reasoning for Quinones before.
Yeah, I think we talked about it a long time ago. To be fair, my main job.
No.
He was playing with a throwback Arjen Robben card last night on FIFA Ultimate Team, and he thought he could bring it in.
Yeah. He flashed back for a second. I believe this is his home stadium for his club, so he probably said, let me do it one time for the one time, and just didn't come off like he wanted.
What y'all saying in the super chats?
I feel like I've answered all of them. Did I miss them already?
I don't know. This feels like a threat that was leveled at me from Canaldo Bruno.
Jack last stream was behind the chat, Scamball TV. Oh, yeah, they were saying Scamball TV because some dude said that he sent a super chat, but I couldn't see the super chat. And then they thought I was milking the audience to afford like a new luxury vehicle or something.
Yeah, that
got ugly there for a second.
That's why you're living in an impoverished country, barely making ends meet, and we're definitely trying to scam everybody out of.
Look, man, I barely have running water here. Okay,
the power's going out any minute.
Any minute, dude.
Any minute now.
You know how many blackouts I've been in since I moved down here? Let me tell you, if you guys want a great example of an irrigation system that doesn't work, you visit Buenos Aires. You get a little rain, looks like a Category 4 just ran through this place.
Really?
It's madness.
I feel like there aren't too many big storms in Buenos Aires, though.
No, but the irrigation system sucks. So even with a little water, it's like everything's flooded.
I just feel like I remember it raining all the time when we were up there.
Yeah, because you probably came down about this time. Yeah, because we went after the Copa, so it would have been like mid-July. Yeah, some winter rains. I mean, it was raining all day today, for example. So not only does like the sewage system, it's like very weak, but also no one picks up their dog shit here. So you got like floating dog shit all over the sidewalk. It's honestly pretty cool.
It sounds like New York, really.
Yeah, I saw a rat last night as well. That also reminded me of New York.
Also good. You'd figure with so many dogs, the rats wouldn't be out, but alas, you get the worst of both worlds. Very South American.
Yeah.
They're saying that Connor, the shades is too much, bruv. I'm channeling Jack right now, guys. I wore my plain black.
I wish I
had my sunglasses on. I didn't have a neutral jersey, and I felt it'd be disrespectful to wear an Argentine one. So,
see, I wouldn't find it disrespectful, but I know the chat would. So I think you played that well.
Look, can we read this right here? The Korean Hulk, from his pillar of prosperity and privilege, says that Argentina sounds like shite. Just because you have some of the best infrastructure known to man, you are literally you and the Japanese are the modern Roman Empire with aqueducts and sparkling water flowing freely from every faucet and bidets as far as the eye can see.
Terrible for medicine. Yeah, just because you have a society that is clean and actually works, and public transport is not dangerous, and there is electricity throughout the country, and the currency is moderately stable.
And your government hasn't been ravaged by corrupt socialism for the past 50 years.
Yes.
And
just because of that,
and your community
not
doesn't
mean you
find
get-
it acceptable to leave animal feces all over the sidewalk.
just because old Korean people pick up dog poop and old Argentines do not, does not mean you get to judge this beautiful South American country. Just because you don't have rampant ghettos throughout the capital city does not mean that you're better.
Korean Hulk really got me. He said, at the end of the day, I'm American, Ginger. I don't know why you had to throw Ginger in there. I was saying that from a place of jealousy. If anything, I'm singing your praises. Korean Hulk then said, I'm not Korean now. Take my Korean away. I don't know if I can do that, dog. I don't know.
I can do that. I can do it.
I can't, but Jack can. You got to take it up with him. And it'll only cost you, what do you have remaining for the new supercar, Jack?
On my monthly payment, it's about $4,000. It's a mortgage on that thing. Oh my gosh. Is that a car in the background?
Yes, it is a car. No, I am not GD. I took a nap and I'm having an energy drink because I'm excited for this game.
It's been a lot of foreplay so far. Mexico's tried the long ball like 6 times. Not really working too much. Korea in this type of situation is actually pretty good defensively. It's really in transition where I feel like Mexico could do something, but we don't have Piojo's fast, but he has no end product. Raul is not fast. Quinones is pretty fast. So I wonder how much of athleticism advantage we're even going to have in any counterattacks. Sure as hell ain't looking like a 2-2, but a lot of these games, the first half has been kind of mid, and then everything erupted in the second, and it turned into a banger. So I'm going to remain optimistic. Connor, what time are you on?
13:09, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. All right, we're synced up. My Wi-Fi is going haywire. We're about to have a blackout probably.
Well, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, you're going to have to carry the Korea-Mexico stream.
I got it.
What do you think of the game so far?
I had some I think it's pretty. I mean, we're just waiting. We're waiting for something to happen. It feels like they're both probing each other's. See, now I have to actually. All right. It feels like they're just probing each other's capabilities right now. I don't think either side wants to have themselves caught out. So we're just taking time, feeling out the defenses, feeling out the midfield. I think it's going to feel very stagnant because neither one of these teams, one doesn't want to piss each other off. And if, a Mexican or a Korean injures somebody from the other team, then the beautiful love story between your two nations will be brought to a screeching halt. And two, nobody wants to get caught out because I feel like whoever gets scored on first is going to have to work 3 times as hard to catch up.
I think especially Korea.
Yeah,
but
100%.
They're good.
The Mexican defense is what, significantly better, I would say, than the Korean defense. So,
correct.
I mean,
we are missing one of our starting CBs, so something could happen there. Calling a foul on the weird thing about Korea is they're not really like a team that takes it to you. Aguirre is furious. I'm not sure if it's at the ref or at a player, but EJ Sung wins the ball back there and just fouls him like 3 times. So I think, oh my goodness!
Oh,
what a clearance by Edson. Oh, my goodness.
Edson Alvarez. Wow.
Holy
Beautiful. Beautiful moment right there.
Offsides anyways.
I bet you he does not make that if he didn't clap after the after drawing the foul.
Oh, yeah,
earlier.
after that yellow.
That's gonna get him in the right mindset.
This is such a good idea from Korea, though. Like, that's an amazing attack, and Edson does great there.
Bink. Wow, yeah.
He does
Really well
great
done.
there. There's been a lot of haters of him in the 11, so a lot of Mexicans don't like Edson anymore.
Yeah, that's happened. I feel like in the last 2 years since his most recent foray into English football. But before that, I
Yep.
mean, he was the hero of Mexico. So
Exactly. It's since the West Ham move.
yeah. And you know what? Raul Jimenez even had his time in that spotlight. So I mean, with all due respect to the Mexican fan base, just take a deep breath.
Yeah, I
I'm-
don't trust
I'm a-
anything that any Mexican fan tells me about any player. I won't do it. I have to watch them myself. I will always have my own opinion because it's a seesaw, dude, on like every single player after every game. I mean, I've been seeing some stuff that like Gilberto Mora, like our teenage wonder kid, is maybe like overrated now because he had like a mid-game, mid-substitution appearance against Australia and didn't do anything against South Africa. And all of a sudden it's like, I don't know. I don't know about this guy.
Can the kid have 2 or 3 years? Can we do that? Why does every wonder kid have to be a wonder kid? Why can't we just check back?
Why are we acting like players don't have bad games? I mean, it's ridiculous. Vitinha lays a generational stinker against DR Congo, but God forbid that Gilberto Mora in 30 minutes as a sub doesn't score against South Africa. It's just,
I think it's because we're
so
so
reactionary
with like Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and then the golden generation that came before that, like
that's
R9,
not a foul. That's
Ronaldinho.
not a foul.
Like the sample size, you look at the very best and you expect that everybody should operate like that. You know, you see a lot of American fans do that too. It's like, well, is Christian Pulisic the LeBron James of soccer? How close is he to Messi? Like they're looking for any sort of metric. Like, brother, go watch Nottingham Forest. No. Go watch Leeds United on a bad day. And understand that is the top, 10% of the footballing world.
So you're saying that even the top 10% looks like shite sometimes. That's your point.
It's like you said, people have a bad game every once in a while. It's okay. And not
even Pulisic.
Yeah, even Pulisic.
That's a great example.
No,
that's a great example because dude, he went from best player in Serie A, best player, like world-class player. Then he went through a drought, 4-month drought. Maybe it was 5 months, basically most of 2026. And then it was like, should he go to MLS? Should he start for the USA? Is like Weston McKennie better than him? Is Balogun better than him? It just like it spiraled so freaking fast.
And then he comes back and he dominates in the first half. Gets taken off for a knock. And it's like, is the USA done? They don't live and die by Pulisic. He's an incredible player.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Jack, tell me who that was.
Great cross.
Tell me who that was with the beautiful header.
Quinones got up for that. That was great. That's a great save by Kim too.
Listen, we all remember Netherlands, the Flying Dutchman. The Flying Mexican is the second one.
That literally landed on the freaking dot to take the pens. That's a great ball in. Okay. Clearest chance of the game. It's not even close in the opening 20 minutes. Who's been the best defense of the World Cup so far? The best defense of the World Cup.
I thought Morocco and Brazil looked incredibly composed against each other.
I'm going to say Australia have had the best defensive performance so far. Blanking Turkey and basically giving up nothing, that would be mine.
Wow.
I'm trying to think like I'm not gonna say I'm trying to not pick something in like a really crappy performance, like, oh, Mexico's defense because they kept a clean sheet. It's like, well, South Africa had 9 men, so I'm kind of like I'm not gonna say Mexico there, but Australia played Turkey and yeah, didn't really give up anything for 90 minutes. I would say I'm impressed with them. Who else has had a really good one? I'm kind of going through the groups right now.
I think France did well against Senegal.
Yeah. I thought Upamecano had a really, really good game. I think that's encouraging to see. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Koreans are getting frustrated.
What about Cape Verde? I don't think that Spain looked all that inspiring, would be my counter argument to my own.
That's a great one. That's a great one. Yeah, DR Congo. Can I say Argentina? Can I put Argentina in the top 5?
You can. Oh,
Zero shots on target against Algeria? Pretty good to me.
Axel says, I've seen some statistics that the first cooling break is the most impactful in-match swing. More than the halftime break, even. So there are actual ramifications to this cooling break, to the physicality of the players and not just financially. Interesting.
Yeah.
I believe that. I still don't understand how we have cooling breaks here, and in Qatar. We didn't. Right? Was there a single cooling break in Qatar?
I don't remember a single one. I didn't we play it in
Qatar
the winter so that you wouldn't have to have
Qatar in the winter ain't cold.
It's you're fixing a problem that didn't really exist.
Correct.
And you've actually fundamentally changed the game as a result. That's why it is stupid. Even players and coaches are calling it out at this tournament, saying like, we're playing in an air-conditioned stadium. Who cares that it's 94 degrees outside? It's a closed dome stadium. Why are we having a hydration break? We can't even see the sun.
Yeah.
What are we doing? It's ridiculous.
We're playing this game at 9 p.m.
Playing this game at 9 p.m. That's what I'm saying, dude. If my amateur Sunday league games in Houston would kick off at 10 a.m., sun blazing down on us, I didn't get a damn water break. No one cared about us. It was crazy.
It really is all commercials at the end of the day. That's what Coke Zero in the street saying.
I'm watching a Schneider commercial. Schneider.
I'm watching David Beckham. He's an architect. Oh, he's at Lowe's. Oh no, my God, he's at Home Depot. I'm so sorry, I misspoke.
I'm watching a commercial. Who's that Argentine creator? Davos Senesi?
Davos Senesi. You know how to say that.
Senesi. I don't know how it's spelled. Senesi?
Senesi.
Senesi.
Like Senesi. Yeah, it's like with the Z a little bit.
Zenesi.
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 Yeah.
Zenesi. Okay. Davos Zenesi. Yeah. Well, anyways, he was just in a commercial with Di Maria. So he's doing well. He's doing really well.
He's been doing well. He's the biggest one.
Dude, he pulls like $500,000 to over $1 million like every video that I see.
He is the biggest Argentine content creator.
How much of his audience do you think is not Argentine?
I don't know. I imagine that it's predominantly Argentine. I know he works with a lot of creators from around the world. but I imagine it's predominantly Argentine.
I guess I was just surprised because I'm like, the views are so crazy. He surely has some like Colombian, Mexican, Peruvian, viewers and stuff. Like, surely. I mean, y'all got a lot of people, but I mean, think about it. If he's pulling like a mil views, that's like a significant portion of the young Argentine population. Like, that's like,
Yes.
it's not nothing,
No, not at all. Like you said, it's significant.
Oh, So Young Woo here. Blocked. Excellent block.
What else is significant is that we're talking about Davos Enace instead of the game. And I know it's just come back, but at what point do we call this a snooze?
At least first half. I mean, Mexican games kind of are a snooze a lot of the time. Like, we are not an exciting national team to watch. It's
But you are an
effective. Don't get me
exciting
wrong.
nation.
We're not an exciting nation.
I said, but you are an exciting nation.
Oh, okay.
Good Lord, you're trying to get me
That's
killed
what I'm
out here.
saying. So that's what I'm saying. It runs contrary to the culture,
Yes.
which is why there's some friction. But we're just not good enough to play really, really attacking ball.
You're
Maybe in a couple years.
You're composed at the game and then just a freak in the streets.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Basically. Okay, good touch here from Quinones. I'm about to say there's no way the ref calls a foul on that. Like, if the ref was calling a foul on that, we might have bought the World Cup.
They're saying that La Cobra is the biggest Argentine creator and that they have a bunch of Spanish and Mexican fans.
I see La Cobra on Instagram a lot.
I don't. I see Davos Enace.
You know what I see all the time is the freaking Tevez goal at the Monumental when he does the Cachena thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. And they're like, no se vaya a hacer eso.
Dude, they're like cussing him out. They're calling him like racial slurs. I mean, it's a little bit more serious than that. But yeah, they're like completely losing their minds. And he gets a straight red, I believe.
He gets a straight red for that?
I think he gets a straight red. You see the Boca players like try to stop him, and the ref's like just pointing out, and the ref's like, like, get out of here.
And that's why he's a legend.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, this is scary. Oh my gosh.
Wow. No.
Offsides again.
Wow.
Man, Korea, okay, this is the second time they've had a dangerous thing. It's been called off, but they're going to get their timing down eventually.
I mean, they better.
Thoughts on Cavani leaving Boca? I don't really have any thoughts on that. Cavani's a legend. He's old, man.
Yeah, let Big Dog get out of there gracefully. We have a lot to thank El Matador for.
Uruguay could use him right now.
Yes, they could.
It's so crazy they had him, Suarez, and Forlan like back to back to back. And with some overlap.
And nothing came of it.
Well, they got a Copa. They won the 2011 Copa.
Oh, you're right.
2010 World Cup. I mean, made the semis. That was pretty damn good too. But that was mainly Forlan.
Oh, dude, I made a commitment. If Argentina makes it to the semis, I'm shaving my head.
Woo, woo, woo. You're shaving your head?
I'll shave my head if Argentina makes it to the semis.
Well, y'all got a good chance to.
We got a good chance to. I mean, dude, the finals in 2014, quarterfinals in oh no, not quarterfinals. Or was it quarterfinals?
Are we going to 2018?
2018.
Round of 16.
Damn.
France 4-3.
We scared them.
Round of 16. I mean, y'all gave him a game. You gave him a game. You know what? Uruguay gave him a game right after. Lost 2-1. Oh my gosh, there's no way. What is? Oh no, Edson.
Wow.
Excellent.
Wow. Yeah.
Offsides again? Offsides
That's
again.
Unreal.
Dude, Mexico's offside trap is fire right now. Oh yeah, clear as day. Clear as day. Also, if I'm Korea, this was so unbelievably wasteful. Like, you basically had like a 3-on-1 at one point, and you get a shot off from an impossible angle. Like, do better. You gotta do way better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch for the spammers, but they pop in quick.
I got my eyes in here. There's only been like 2 or 3.
Spider Zlatan said you just wanted an excuse to shave your head.
A little bit. Should we say it's the final?
I mean, look, man, it's the relationship between you and your hair. If you wanna cut it off for a round of 16, you go right ahead.
If Messi scores another goal at this World Cup,
Yeah.
I'm going ball.
If y'all get 1 point in the final 2 group stage games and that's enough for you, you do what you want.
If they have blue on their jersey in the next game.
If we see Debo again for the Selección, going bald.
Going bald immediately. Amari said Argentina did not come close to France in that game. Rather, it took the goal of the tournament to keep it from penalties.
I mean, I would say you guys decisively lost, but to say that it was like a smackdown, I wouldn't say that. Like, you gave it a good game. I'm not saying like the most heroic defeat in Argentine history, but I mean, you ate 4 goals, so obviously it wasn't great.
They ate 3.
Yeah, but I think one of them was at the very end, if I'm not mistaken. It was like very, very hard to come back at that point. Like I said, it was a good loss, but I'm not having anybody be like, completely embarrassing, nor am I saying like Argentina got robbed or something. Like, not at all.
I think that the French bought that game.
Oh my God. Yeah, this game ugly as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's I mean, like we were talking about, it's to be expected, There's one team that both teams, nobody wants to concede first. And everybody's being hyper careful right now. We've seen some nice impetus from Korea, but
yeah,
nothing game changing. And like you said, their timing is off.
Everybody's looking for long balls. Like, no one can do anything in the middle of the pitch.
We're watching
like
two
both
Berhalters go against each other.
I mean, look at that play right now. As soon as Eric Lira receives the ball, he's playing one time up to the forwards immediately. And nobody was even making a run. He just doesn't want to hold the ball. Let's see. All right, let's see if Korea gets a midfield possession on this buildup. Look how deep Lee Gang-in is dropping to try to make something happen. That's the starting right winger. Look at his position. This is equivalent to Pulisic dropping this deep to get the ball.
And
There's
we're
three
just passing
Mexicans
back
around
and
him.
forward to each other. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Uruguay in qualifying. Do you remember that? We were like, let's see how many passes that they go through before they pass forward once.
I'm not
There it
surprised.
is. There's an advanced pass right there, straight back.
Yeah. At least Korea's poking a little bit. I mean, you can see
Yeah.
Lee Gang-in. He's like, give me a goddamn passing lane to my left here.
Give me something.
Mexico's resting defense is so freaking good. Like, if you don't have good spacing, somebody like pulling defenders away, it's almost impossible to score.
Yeah. No, I mean, you guys are just triangle on top of triangle. It's like a Christmas tree. It's like a pyramid.
Yeah, you got to have like a really saucy midfielder who can kind of turn in tight spaces. Like, here's a little bit of midfield for Korea. A little bit here. Look, they've kind of forced Mexico back, but they've had like 3 risky passes with a defender really close on them, and they've spun away and managed to keep the ball. But this is like
and Mexico doesn't look shaken at all. Their shape is still
not at
there.
all.
They're just more compressed.
Yeah, we're just kind of shadowing.
And now you're all the way back to where we started.
Yep, and here it goes again. And we're going to do this for 10 more minutes until the first half ends, if that's what it takes.
Mm.
And Korea's calm. They're used to having 70% possession per game in Asia. This is nothing new to them, which is why I think they're scary, because few teams have faced a low block more consistently than South Korea.
So they're not going to be intimidated by it either. Look, there's Quinones trying to shake things up right there.
Yeah, like a
little energy, a little shove. I'm going to tell you right now, that is a man who does not give a damn that the Korean fans are having fun of the streets. Oh! He's been shot.
Gallardo saying he didn't touch him. Let's see. Oh!
Gallardo with a spiked bat to the knee.
Oh, damn. Aguirre is saying some terrible things about Son. He's saying he's diving like a swan.
Diving like a swan. Swans don't even dive all that much. They like dunk their head at best.
Dive like a falcon? I feel like falcons dive.
Falcons do dive.
Can you imagine being a bunny in a field and a falcon just yeets your ass?
What always gets me is the birds who like drop the fish like on the ground to like kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine being a fish and you just get yoinked out of the water and then you're in free fall? Like, the amount of adrenaline that's going through their brains just has to be insane.
I wonder what those
It's gotta
fish
be
think
like
is going on.
Dude, it's got to be like you're in the 4th dimension.
Yeah. Like they probably only know that like something is wrong, right? They're like, what just grabbed me?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Like, okay, something's grabbing me. It kind of hurts. I can't breathe.
Now,
I
cannot
falling.
comprehend what is happening right now. They don't know the
Yeah.
sensation
Like,
of falling.
They don't know what a bird is.
I mean, they know there's a predator out there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just swimming and then like from above. Like that's some scary ass shit. It's equivalent to the Nazgul in Lord of the Rings. Just what do? You're like, oh my god, I'm in a dragon's claw right now.
I'll tell you
I'm
what,
probably not making it, you know?
The soldiers of Gondor did about as much against a Nazgul as a rainbow trout would against a bald eagle. That's what I will say.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably could have fought back a little more.
I think that they did. I'll never forgive the editors. Like, as perfect as those movies are, you couldn't find like 2 or 3 opportunities where a Gondorian soldier kills just one orc. Just one.
Shoots
Have the orcs
one ballista at a dragon and it gets it in the wing and it's got to fly away injured like nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all. I don't know.
Sandwich says Korea got a couple big chances. I don't know about that. Connor, have you seen any big chances?
No. Oh,
big chance right there for Korea.
And they've absolutely shafted it. If he hits it 20 feet left of the goal, absolutely nothing.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
That was a great pass in.
Tremendous pass in. Lucky bounce.
DJ Sung, I think.
Terrible shot.
Yeah, a little bit of fortune for Korea. Not able to capitalize.
Now, before the allegations start spreading, we got 2 super chats. No man can slay him. Oh, it's woman one shot. Not perfect. I don't know. Listen, I think they could have done a better job casting her, but I think she did. She's a little too waifish for my taste, but
what is waifish?
Good job. Like soft, you know? Like, you know, that
you wanted more Valkyrie.
I wanted more Valkyrie. I wanted a strong woman. Like, you could have put what's my girl's name that plays the Lothlorien, Queen of Lothlorien. What's her name? Oh my God. You could have got like Tilda Swinton in there, or you could have gotten I'm gonna lose my mind. Galadriel. What's her actress's name?
Actress names, dude. I'm bad. I'm really bad with that.
You're sexist.
Yeah, it's because I'm a Philistine, Connor.
What does that mean?
I'm like against the arts and culture.
Kate Blanchett is her name. And I know all of what you said to be true just now. Kate Blanchett would have been incredible there.
No, I like her casting.
I think
she's clearly like nervous while it's all happening.
Yes.
I love it. You're fighting the Witch King of Angmar. I swear to God, if some girl who's never freaking swung a sword before goes out there with her schlong hanging, dangling around, and confidently just beats his ass one-on-one, I'd be furious. I'd be like, this doesn't make any sense. This is literally one of the scariest beings in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that fight. I think that's great. I think the parts where she fights are some of the coolest parts. Like when she rides into battle with Pippin, I think that's sick. Where I'm having an issue is like the parts where she's like totally beholden to Aragorn. You know, she's like simping for him. She's doing like this little princess thing and flitting around the castle, and she's scared of Grima Wormtongue.
Was doing that for Aragorn.
I do that for Aragorn. Listen.
Then why are you criticizing her?
I just don't like the way she does it. You know what? That's it. I don't like her as an actress, and that's where I'm at.
Okay. You know what? That's how I feel about Mary Jane's actress in the original Spider-Man.
100%. I 100% co-sign that. I do not. Not a fan.
So mid. Mm-hmm. So mid.
Just before we get absolutely flamed, there's another. Speaking of Spider-Man, Parker 402 gives us $2, and he said, "Can't beat Mexico's trademark Christmas tree defense." El árbol de Navidad no se pasa.
Yeah, you gotta love good
abajo del árbol.
You gotta love some good D.
I love it. The second that Raúl Jiménez scores a goal, you say, "Raúl, la estrella en el árbol." Something like that, right?
I don't know. I was trying to read lips right now.
All right. Well,
I think the ref is telling Aguirre to stop yelling at every single call. He's like, dude, you've been furious the entire time. Just like relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was scary.
Wow.
That was
You do
scary.
not see that happen often in the World Cup. A ball just bounce across
Oh
in
my
front of
gosh.
a relatively open goal.
Yeah, man. Hell of a ball in. I mean, it
Yeah,
literally bounced on our 6-yard box line.
that's unreal.
Oh my gosh.
Unreal.
I mean, if you're Korea, you'll be like, look, we probably conceded one chance, that Quinones header. That's it. We're actually doing more of the poking and prodding here. One will fall. This was kind of the Czech Republic game for them a little bit too. It was like they were trying and it just wasn't there. And then all of a sudden it was, and they scored twice.
Mm.
They're a high IQ team. I think they're going to pull together. I'll tell you what though, my 2-2 prediction looking ice cold right now. Looking like a clown ass take right there.
Speaking of clowns, there goes Mr. Sanchez, Jorge Sanchez, the fraud himself.
Oh, look, little push there. Oh, Son is so mad.
Michael says
So mad.
Michael says Connor's wearing black, honoring the funeral of Luis Romo's career.
I can't really say I've noticed him that much in this game.
Michael
Sanchez ball up, nothing. Just absolutely nothing, dude.
Michael, I'm seconds away from committing to wearing all black until I see you in a Boca Juniors jersey, just to cleanse the palate of that foul River jersey you wore once upon a time.
Michael said he tuned in. First thing he heard was Schlong.
Then he follows up with Schlongball TV.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
Eric Lira, dude, he's such a wind-up merchant.
You need those. You need them.
You do. You, especially in a team, if your identity is going to be like, we are assholes, we are physical, we're defensive, you need the guy like that. You need the Otamendi, the Guti, who's going to scream in the other team's face.
You're going to force the other guys to make mistakes, and then you capitalize on that. I mean, that was like, what, I would say 30% of Argentina's game in the Copa America, and every time we play Brazil, and before that.
Oh.
No.
Almost a turnover from Park Sang-ho, I think, there. Hey, man, I think that was Luis Romo with the pressure, if I'm not mistaken. That was Luis Romo with the pressure, man. He heard Michael talking smack. He said, let me show you. Of course, nothing ended up happening, but it was good in theory. Do you read a funny comment? Is that why you're laughing?
Yeah, Axel says he quit his job to watch the World Cup uninterrupted. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Brother, I mean, if you can afford it, I'm a little worried.
Somebody said the purple jersey fire emoji. Yeah, I love it.
It is.
I really like
both
it.
jerseys here are incredible. I would say this is one of the best jersey lineups so far.
Yeah, that might be the highlight of the first half, is look at these kits that we have.
Yep, I'm with that.
I do need to get this black Mexico somehow. I have our black one from the last Gold Cup, which I bought for like $10 at some like tienda. Yeah, it's pretty nice. There's not even the Adidas logo on it though. It's so funny.
Dude, are fans? Oh no, it's halftime. Okay. I was like, are fans leaving the stadium? No, they're just going to get concessions.
They're protesting a 0-0 in the first half against Korea.
Dude.
I don't know what the most common prediction was for this game. I feel like a narrow Mexico win was probably what. Loud boos. I'm watching on mute, so I can't hear. I mean, there's very often boos for Mexican national team performance if we're not playing well or winning at halftime. And I can't say we're playing well. I definitely wouldn't say that. I don't really know.
You're doing what you showed up to do. Like, this is very obviously the game plan, and it's going according to plan, but, I mean, it's incredibly one-sided. If you keep playing like this, the best you're going to get is 1 point, which if that's what you're looking for, great. But
yeah, if that's what we're looking for, if that's the level of respect that we want to show Korea, because Czech Republic, they're just so mid, man. Like, if they're not scoring from a set piece, those guys are, oh my God. I mean, we got to call it what it is, man. Like, they're not good. Mexico should beat them, so we're looking at like 7 points if we take the draw here, which I kind of, that's my current prediction for Mexico is 7 points in the group. So it wouldn't be like diabolical to get a draw here against Korea, who are clearly the second best team, clearly. But still, I think you want to see at least a bit more proactive play in the second half. I mean, look at this, dude. We got combined 0.2 XG in the first half, basically 50-50 possession, 1 shot on target. That was the Quiñones diving header created by Piojo. 3 touches total in the opposition box. Damn near same number of passes, same pass accuracy. I want to see long balls. I mean, yeah, everyone's just freaking trying to ping it in from 35 yards away, and it's just not really resulting in a great spectacle right now. Duels are near identical. Clearances, Korea have more. I mean, yeah, there's not really much to say from a statistical standpoint here.
We're not being given much.
Not a ton to analyze there. I would say Korea have been the better team. Couple very close offsides. I think they've been the better team. Z7 says, I give Mexico a 6 out of 10 first half. It's yeah, 5.5 for me. Just not giving up anything, not creating anything. I'm going to go with 5.5 first half. It's boring, but I mean, we don't look like we're about to concede, which is nice.
No, you don't.
Vince is back in the chat. What's up, brothers? Here's an alfajor each. Thank you, Vincent.
Gracias, boludo. Copa's production saying if this is Korea's plan, they're executing it well. I'm going to stick to what I said earlier. I think it's more Mexico's plan that's being executed well. They're just weathering the storm here until Korea gets sloppy, and then I mean, you saw Quiñones with the pace and athleticism there. He's ready. He's ready. They're just not taking any risks on the counter.
Yeah, they probably think, okay, Korea's attack is a little bit better than ours. Maybe if we just bunker down, we're playing at home, keep it physical, get Korea a little annoyed. We saw Lee Gang-in talking to Eric Lira. Son looks furious. He's not getting a couple calls. Just kind of get him riled up, make him overcommit. And then in the second half, we go a bit more aggressive. We'll be able to tell based on the subs that Aguirre makes right now.
100%. And this is what I don't like here. If you're saying that Mexico's if you're talking about an entertainment capacity, that's totally fine. I'm with you 100% there. But they're not here to entertain. What they don't want is to lose at home against South Korea. Absolutely not. Because then the whole dynamic changes, and then all of a sudden, you're looking
Correct.
at second place, right? You don't know how the rest of this is going to shake out. So,
which is a fracaso, by the way.
Which
second in the group is a fracaso. The vibes collapse. It's almost like a little bit of vibe protection that maybe Aguirre is doing now. I think you're right. You don't want to lose in Guadalajara to South Korea, because I think the best possible way for Mexico to make a round of 16 is we go into the knockouts undefeated. We don't need 3 wins, but undefeated. Vibes are high, ideally 7 points, and we move. If we take that L, maybe I don't know. You start to see a little bit of doubt creep into the locker room. I don't know what would happen at that point.
Eric, I think I'm gonna echo what I said earlier. I saw that as well, but it's halftime. They're all going to get concessions. Everybody's walking around. They're going to be back for the second half. No shot. brother, I'm not making excuses. Nobody's making excuses. These are explanations. Am I enjoying the game? No. That's why I brought the sunglasses and a black shirt, and I drank an energy drink because I knew we were going to need something to carry us through here.
Yeah. A lot of the chat, I mean, most of the chat's probably going to be supporting Mexico, I would assume. Not very happy with the display. You also have to remember, whoever wins this group basically locks up a very favorable round of 32 opponent. So I don't think either of them are really looking to like risk it all in the first 45. I think the second half is going to be better. I agree, though, it's been boring. Javier Aguirre ball is boring. It has been boring. The only time it wasn't boring was probably the Nations League. And the only reason it wasn't boring is because an individual named Raul Jimenez literally put the team on his back and made it entertaining. But if Raul is not playing, 10 out of 10 form, which he's barely touched the ball today, yeah, it's boring. It is boring. But we're also very difficult to beat.
Nobody's going to be saying it's boring when you guys are, round of 16. Should we go through some more of these super chats?
Do we have more super chats?
Oh yeah, we got 4 of them. Coke 067. Damn, they got me. Coke 067 says this haram ball by a host nation against the top 20.
Is the against the top 20 supposed to be insulting? Like, is top 20 supposed to be bad?
I don't know. I think so. I think our perspectives are getting a little skewed here.
Hell,
you got to keep the faith here. You got to keep the faith here.
Yeah, I don't know. Jack, your expectations are so low. Not really, man. I have us taking 7 points in the group and making a round of 16. Is that so low?
Yeah,
I'm just understanding that we're not going to go balls out and attack. When have y'all seen this in the last 2 years?
If
that's not Mexico's game.
A top 20 team in a world where we have just about 200 countries, depending on where you live. I mean, that's the 90th percentile. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, that was a funny framing there. Like, dude, top 20 team, you should be ashamed. I'm like, man, that's pretty good though. Like top 20, you're like creeping up on like elite status at that point. Rumball TV, thank you for that. WTF is Gutierrez supposed to do when Jorge is dog water and taking his space? Excellent question. I don't know why Jorge Sanchez is playing. Did something happen to Israel Reyes? Because he's on the bench. Did he pull a muscle and he's kind of able to play? I don't understand that. I don't think Luis Romo lasts much longer in this game. And I think we will make a substitution. I'm probably assuming it's going to be Fidalgo to just or Luis Chavez to give a little bit more box to box, a little bit more deep lying playmaker to Mexico. I don't know if Aguirre is really gonna go for it until maybe like minute 80, something like that.
Can Belgium beat Mexico?
Yes, they can beat Mexico, but that's a pretty competitive even affair. Like, I wouldn't be afraid to play Belgium in the round of 32. I wouldn't be scared.
That requires Belgium to play as a cohesive team.
Yeah.
Which seems to be a huge weakness of theirs.
Mexico can't keep the ball, bro. I mean, YK, we got 50% possession. We got the same possession as Korea. I know what you're trying to say. Like, it's not threatening possession, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm going on and on explaining why this is probably happening. I think it will pick up in the second half.
Jack, they hearing you, but they not listening. You remember what we were talking about earlier? Yeah.
The very first thing we said on the stream.
Yes. Here's some positivity here. Yes. They look sick. They are. I mean, you could argue that the Estadio Azteca is the greatest footballing stadium in the world.
I don't know what's considered the greatest in the world. I have no idea what the consensus is on that.
I think people are going to say Wembley. They're going to say the Olympia Stadium for Stadion in Germany, I think. Probably Azteca.
Probably the Bernabeu, maybe, or like
Bernabeu. Yeah.
Parc de Prince. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
I think you got to throw the Bombonera in
got
there.
to be on there.
San Siro's in there.
Sure.
I think you got to throw the Bombonera in there.
Yeah, Bombonera is iconic. Is it
Everybody
the best stadium?
knows.
Hell no. Hell no, it's not the best stadium. One of these days, a strong gust of wind is going to come through. It's just going to all collapse.
Jack, a fully sold out stadium every single weekend for the last 100, every single week for the last 100 years. Fans screaming, chanting, jumping up and down, bombs going off. Couldn't bring it down.
Just to watch that dog water football. Just to watch a lot of sideways passing.
You gonna get us demonetized tonight, boy. You gonna get us demonetized. Oh, Lord.
Can we see Gilberto Mora? I think we will at some point. You going somewhere? All right, Connor's gone. Sometimes boring is what's needed from Tingus Pingus. Michael says Kirosh ball over Aguirre ball. I mean, Kirosh ball did beat Panama. Did beat Panama yesterday. I think El Vasco's a good coach. I think he's a good coach. I think we have all forgotten, because football fans have the memory of Goldfish, how horrific we were before he got here. How low the lows were. And now during his reign of power, we now expect quarterfinal at a World Cup. That doesn't happen if he's a bad coach. Doesn't happen. Because talent-wise, I don't think Mexico are a quarterfinal team. Compared to the rest of the world, not a quarterfinal team.
Nope.
So he's clearly raised the ceiling, raised the standard. He's a good coach.
Something happened there, and it wasn't Jorge Sanchez becoming a better footballer.
No, it wasn't Jorge Sanchez adding, 1 star to his weak foot. It wasn't that.
We got 2 more super chats here.
Okay,
dare I say 3. Jack is the Mexamedi equivalent of Jens Kastrup. I don't know who Jens Kastrup is.
Jens Kastrup is a fullback / winger for Korea who's half Korean, half German, I believe. Yeah. So he, I think he debuted like a year ago, maybe.
Is he saying you look like him? That's offensive.
I just think he's saying I'm a mixed breed like Jens Kastrup.
That's also offensive. That'll be another $2.
Yeah, that'll be another $2.
I just tuned in. Is Mexico that bad? South Korea is S tier in my books after beating Czechia.
No. I don't understand. Is Mexico that bad? Or maybe he's saying, is Mexico that bad? Like,
yeah.
Maybe all the comments are negative. So he's like, oh my God, Mexico are trash. I think it's a whole lot of overreaction. I think it's a whole lot of overreaction right now in the chat. The lineup changes have been very, very highly questionable. Look, I don't like him either. I don't know why Israel Reyes is getting benched. He's a good performer every time for the team. Maybe we feel like we need him more for the Czech Republic game, which makes no freaking sense. I don't know. Second half is kicked off, by the way.
We got a ton of super chats flowing in. We got 3 more.
Okay. Bring them up here.
What are both of your most likely upset knockouts?
Oh, sorry. Where was that one? Where did it go?
I got it right here. What are both of your most likely upset knockouts from OTB football?
Most likely upset. Here's Gutierrez. I'm thinking and watching at the same time. Okay, I'll tell you one that I got in my bracket that I think is going to be an upset. I think Egypt would beat Turkey if we saw that in the round of 32, which I think would qualify as an upset. Another one.
I'm looking straight at Belgium.
I think Belgium. I just don't think they're going to get a good team in the round of 32.
That's true.
I think the States will beat them in the round of 16 if everything comes to pass, but that's kind of what I see. All right, let me ask you, and let me ask the chat actually. If Korea play Canada in the round of 32, who's the favorite?
After today,
who's the favorite?
Korea. Oh, excuse me, Canada.
Korea are the
oh
favorite.
My God, no.
Okay,
After
Canada are the favorite?
Canada. Yes.
Okay. Oh, man, I'd like Korea in that game. I think that's very, very possible.
I just think that, and I'm hoping that Jonathan
Here we go.
Luis Romo shooting boots on again.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he does.
What minute are you at?
57, 58,
all right,
59,
yeah, we're on the same.
47, 1, 2, 3. We're synced up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Team Frost, why do you always jump in and ask me if Iraq would beat Mexico? It's like every stream. Every stream you ask me would Iraq beat Mexico.
The game.
I don't know how much more nuance I can add. How much more nuance can I add to this conversation? No, I don't think Iraq would beat Mexico. I think it would probably be a 1-0. 1-0, 2-0 for Mexico. Too many similarities between the teams, just Mexico with more talent. Especially in the midfield. And the center backs. It would be a problem. And also Jalal is not a very good goalkeeper, so
Mexico's playing a dangerous game here. You're really right. They are opening up offensively. Quiñones having a dive back deep. Korea anticipating. Big body from the Mexicans. Nice physicality. Immediately a heavy pass.
Oh, that's a very fortunate bounce.
No, not Quiñones.
Gallardo. Shoy. No.
Literally just like the Korean attack.
Why don't these players square the ball? Hold on. It looked like Piojo was the trailing guy here. Hold on. Brian Gutierrez, that's a great ball from him, man. I don't care what y'all say. I mean, it was 5 purple shirts against Raul, so maybe the shot was the best option.
100%.
Dime from Gutierrez.
Especially with that formation. Look at this diamond that they just fall into.
That was so good from Gutierrez, man.
Yeah, really nice ball.
Can you straw man an argument for Sweden going deep in the tournament while we wait for the game to pick back up? Can I build a straw man? Okay, a straw man is the 2-man attacking death lineup of Gyökeres and Isak is such a perfect blend of sauce, speed, and finishing ability, partnered with the fact that Potter's going to play terrorist ball the entire tournament. Basically means Sweden will counter everyone to death, including Brazil in the round of 32, who look fragile defensively. That's the bull case there for your Swedish national team. Quiñones, ball in. I think Raul actually got there.
Oh
my God!
And that's what
Luis Romo.
And now that's
Luis
what Mexico
Romo
was waiting
with the
for.
goal. Oh my God!
Right there. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed, and that's all it takes. It takes one mistake, and this Mexico team all of the sudden has put on a master class. Watch right here. Yeah.
There's Luis, bro. Luis Romo, man. Hot take from Javier Aguirre to start him. I'm going to be honest. Korea effed that up real bad. But still, you got to be in the right place at the right time. You still got to finish the chance. Luis Romo did it. No one's going to care. Looking back, what happens here? Oh, Edson just got hit in the freaking mouth. Ow. Okay. Raul wins it. Kim has it in his hands, and then that
And then he
is
trips and falls. Look, he's got it by his fingertips. Oh no.
that has got to
Brutal.
be dude,
Brutal.
in a game that has been incredibly 50-50 and barely anything has happened, for this to be the opener here. I mean, Mexico, dude. There it is, man. Javier Aguirre keeping the game tight, waiting for a mistake from a Korean team that does make mistakes. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Maybe the ugliest goal at the entire World Cup, but
Yep.
I'll take it. I will take it. Luis Ramos scored at the Copa America, now scored in the World Cup. Big game player. Big game player. Now, would anyone else on the team have scored that? Perhaps, but we'll never know. Oh, gosh. Well, let's not turn it over immediately. Let's see how Korea respond.
Manny Figueroa says, on the bright side, at least the Koreans will clean the stadium afterwards. Honestly, after that goal they just gifted you guys better stick around and help. Honestly.
Damn, I don't think this super chat aged very well. Petition to feed Jorge Sanchez and Romo to Quetzalcoatl. Yeah.
Jorge Sanchez, I'll feed him the Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, we can feed him. All right. A lot of, I would probably say 70% of y'all said Canada are favorites. 30% said Korea. My man Eddie. It's like my man. Edson and Piojo are playing well so far. My expectation for Mexico is to make it out of the group stage and make it past round of 16. Past round of 16 will be very hard, but we'll see. Okay,
my man sounds like a legendary center defensive mid for Peru.
Man. Yeah, it does. Oh, can Korea come back? I guess we'll see. I mean, Mexico, man, we are a pain in the booty to equalize against.
Ooh, this is a good one here. Tack said that the Cape Verde Spain 0-0 was a bigger upset than Saudi Arabia's 2-1 to Argentina. Do you agree? I think that I would agree in the sense that Cape Verde is a debutante, and to take a point away from Spain is unreal. I will also say that the level of football in Argentina, Saudi Arabia was higher than Spain, Cape Verde.
Yes.
Spain looked entirely
more of like a game.
Yes. Instead of being confident and composed, they were complacent.
And the thing is the fact Saudi Arabia won. Like if Saudi Arabia drew you guys, then
yeah. No, you had 3 points there.
I mean, Argentina, y'all were on that unbeaten streak before that game. And for Spain, they didn't have Lamine Yamal or Nico Williams like fully fit. They were basically like forced to use them late in the game because their offense was completely dead without them.
Oh, I didn't know that Lamine Yamal wasn't fit.
Yeah, he wasn't fit. He wasn't supposed to play until match day 3 is what I read.
Wow.
And they had to like enact emergency measures match day 1 against Cabo Verde, which is not what you want to do if you're Spain. (2022) Saudi, like they weren't bad. They were average. They were very, very average. And Mexico still should have beat them by 2 goals, man. I still can't believe we won that game 2-1.
Oh,
son! Oh!
Wow.
That's great defending.
Great defending.
That is great defending.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of wanted a Korea goal there.
That's fine. That's fine. Michael said, okay, Romo's the GOAT. Oh, I'm very far behind in the chat.
Yeah, sorry. I was just sorting through the super chats. We got another one from OTV football. Out of the big four for upsets. Oh, this is a throwback to the last one he said. I hope we, quote unquote, Belgium bounce back. I don't care. IDK if you saw the lineup against Egypt. Awful.
Yeah, no Luka Bacchio and no Luka Bacchio featuring at all. I thought was pretty crazy. They just got to start Lukaku, man. Like, I don't give a damn what happened at club this season. Just play Lukaku. He just gives Belgium a different factor. You're immediately scarier. Egypt was pissing their pants as soon as he checked in the game. Just start him. Just start him. If nothing else, just to wear out the other team, you know? Put Teketelaere somewhere else or bring him on as a sub. I don't know. Who's coming off? EJ Sung, I believe. EJ Sung, Hwang Hee-chan in the game. Sung Kyung-min off too.
Wow.
Oh Hyun-yu, Sung's getting pulled early. I want to see that chance that he just kind of like half had. I would say the big four most likely to get upset. I don't see England or France losing early. No. I do see Portugal losing early. I would say them. They're my number one. I felt for a long time they could lose to Croatia around at 32, and I still feel like that.
I didn't want to say that because I feel I'm biased, but
Ronaldo hater?
Well, I didn't want that to be the motivation. But I think a little bit, yeah. And it's not even anti-Ronaldo, it's anti-Ronaldo fans. Mexico playing a dangerous game there. Dangerous game.
Oh my God. Oh, good block from Johan.
Wow, slide right back into the okay, foul given. Getting a little chippy here. Little yellow. And you know what? Maybe that's what Korea needs.
Park Sung-ho with the yellow. Brian Gutierrez on the ground.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, with the
look,
knee.
Man, far from the worst tackle I've seen in this World Cup. I'm gonna put it like that. Could China beat Mexico? No, China are unfortunately finished.
Nas, we just got done talking about this a little bit. Who's on fraud watch right now? Spain, Belgium, Turkey, Portugal, and Senegal. I don't know how much of a I don't know how much unction I take with any of those picks.
I would say Senegal. I don't think losing to France.
Yeah,
fraud watch.
I'll tell you what, they do need to convert. They do need to convert. If that offense, they need the next game to get firing.
Yeah, and they played Norway. I'm panicking if they don't win that game.
Yeah,
I would be panicking. I want to see them like take down these big European teams. I know they beat England in a friendly, but apparently everyone beats England in friendly, so it's not really a hallmark of success.
It's for Japan.
And as for Japan, Japan's caught a lot of bodies.
Japan is, yes, that's correct.
Senegal have a lot of stats on the kill sheet in Africa. Outside, they beat Ecuador last World Cup, but they were like super young. They're definitely worse then than they are now. You beat England in a friendly. They beat Brazil in a friendly, but that was back in 2023. That might have been the junior era of Brazil, which we don't talk about. It was basically banter era Brazil.
You mean modern day Brazil?
Modern day Brazil, basically.
I don't
know if they have a big win. They did beat Peru 2-0, which was a big deal. Peru are giants in South America. I don't care what the qualifying table tells people.
I don't know what this is in reference to, but Axel says, "Thank you, Jack. So many pundit and football heads talking up Portugal like a favorite for this tournament. Like Germany would dog walk this Portugal." Okay, so a bit of a throwback here.
I don't know if Germany would dog walk them, but Portugal have a lot of concerns, and I don't consider them a top 4 favorite. If they go on and win, I'll say, okay. Roberto Martinez figured it out. They got a lot of talent. I'm not blown away, but no, I would say they're firmly
I think
behind
that
some of the other teams.
they have the same issue that Belgium does to a lesser extent, in that they have a tremendous like talent base, but like the cohesion just seems to be an issue. And I frankly think that Ronaldo gets a lot of that blamed on him, like he's some toxic source in the locker room. I don't think so. I think that maybe it's the organization just as a whole. Maybe there's just some backroom stuff that we don't see going on. Maybe other personalities don't blend. Maybe they are just not great friends when they get in there. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I think some national teams always have that one scapegoat for like everything.
Yeah.
Like no matter what is happening. Like I feel like for Belgium, it is like Lukaku. No matter what happens, it's like, oh, it's Lukaku's trash. And sometimes the scapegoat is actually responsible, but other times it's not. I feel like the default for most people is they just blame the manager. Like no matter what happens, you know, he has a tactical masterclass. His team generates 30 shots, but because his players are ass, nobody scores. And they're like, manager got it wrong. I'm like, what do you mean he got it wrong? He played this like prime Alexander.
Yeah, the structure there. Right. If the fellas can't hit the mark, then
exactly.
What have we been doing in training?
Like, are we going to say Graham Arnold got it wrong against Norway because they lost 4-1? No, his goalkeeper scored an own goal. Like, what? You think that they like game planned for that to happen? For Jalal to just kick the ball off of Erling Haaland's leg and to go in? Like the players weren't good enough. And they conceded another stupid goal late. Very similar, just kind of like messy situation. It's not Graham Arnold's fault. Nobody's doing any better.
I got a really good one right here. They're asking who's the scapegoat, who's that person for the USA. The media is going to tell you that it's Christian Pulisic, but if you really know ball, it's Tim Weah. That's what a professional.
No, dude, it's Tim Ream.
No,
it's Tim Ream.
Doug, I was talking about us. I hate watch Tim Weah.
Oh well, you do, but the media doesn't talk about Tim Weah that much.
I know that's every time. Now you're hearing me, you're not listening. You're hearing me, you're not listening.
It's Tim Ream. That's the correct answer.
That's what I get for trying to bring the vibes.
Oh, Raul Jimenez draws a foul. Oh, Korea looked frustrated.
Mexico versus North Korea in Pyongyang.
Roberto Martinez is the worst manager of the top 10 teams.
I mean, he's definitely up for candidacy, but I mean, I think top 10 teams is where it starts to get subjective, actually.
Yeah. Oh, Gutierrez. That was so good. That was so good. Spins out of a double team from Korea. And Gallardo, that's just weak, man.
Oh, they're saying Coman. Okay. How bad is Coman
as well?
How bad is Coman actually?
Well, he's the scapegoat, I would say, for most Dutch results, but he actually does make really stupid substitutions. Like pulling off attacking players to defend like a 1-0 lead. Doesn't really have any good wins on the resume as Dutch manager, despite the ridiculous amount of talent. I think he's one that deserves a lot of the smoke that he's been getting. But like Thomas Tuchel was like a great example of like people thought he sucked and hated him. He just annihilated Croatia, dude. I've never seen Croatia lose like that. I've never seen them lose like the World Cup final in 2018 wasn't that bad.
No,
it was not that bad.
I'll tell you what was that bad. It was the semifinal.
Where you beat them 3-0? No, dude. England should have beat them 7 goals. Y'all shouldn't have beat Croatia by put 7 past them.
I mean, it was a handy victory.
Well, it was a handy victory for England too.
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these conversations are like, and again, Quinones so close.
Oh my gosh, Kim and Jay with an incredibly important block.
I feel like the manner in which Argentina wins a lot of games is not like palatable to a lot of people. And so, we get into these subjective conversations about what was a quote unquote better victory, or what should have looked like. It feels like Jalen Brunson in the NBA.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of like
Jalen Brunson until it's time to be better than Jalen Brunson.
Yes, I agree that it is an acquired taste.
Oh, South Korea is trying to do something here. Composure. Out the window.
Out the effing window.
We got a couple of super chats here that we're flying by. Young Keno says they ain't winning the next Asian Cup.
They're not winning the next Asian Cup.
Axel wants to know, what about Tunisia's coach? Where do they sit? Well, now it's Hervé Renard.
Yeah, now it's Hervé Renard.
The
Tunisia is also not touching the top 10.
Hervé Renard, the footballing oracle of Delphi.
That's what they're going to hope that he is. We got a message from Jake.
7 wants to know if North Korea's hate watching. They don't have electricity there, so I think not.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. I'm sure the game will be broadcast if Korea lose. Right? They'll broadcast those games to be like, look how inferior they are to the South. But if they win, they're not showing the replay on North Korean TV. All right, Connor, you hold it down. I'm going to get some water.
Well. How'd it do? Shocking. Just like the Mexican fan base, Jax leaves first. And it's just the Argentines. Look, let it be known, there's an Argentine here supporting Mexico. Alfajor. Dude, life is good. I'm a teacher. School ends in 1 week. The World Cup's on. I'm ready. Everybody's talking about these comments are insane. Everybody's talking about all the yeah. Here we go. Would Boca beat Mexico? No, actually, as much as I love Boca, we would get smacked up. Everybody's talking about all these vacations they're going on. I ain't doing none of that. I'm staying right here. I might go visit my boy in Minnesota just to chill for a bit, but that's gonna have to be after the World Cup because I'm staying here. No, big dog. I live in the United States. Jack's actually living in Argentina right now. Will Riquelme ever be removed from power? We're in sort of a weird middle ground right now. I don't know the general consensus. I imagine that, yes, obviously someday. I don't know what it's going to take. You want me to go to Denver? Or do I live in Denver? Nah, I live in New York, big dog. I do love Denver, though. It would be really nice to go. I was just in Denver for a buddy's 30th birthday. It's just there for a quick weekend and back. But I would love to go for a longer week and go hiking and see some more of the nature. Oh, you're in Denver now. Dude, yes. Next time I'm there, we're linking up. Without a doubt. Well, I mean, I've been to Red Rocks, but I haven't been on any like actual hikes out there. I've seen a lot of the nature, but dude, that would be so sick. I would love that. Okay, we got a substitution. What am I seeing here? The Koreans are looking to inject a little bit of life into this game. They know they've got a lot of lost ground to make up for. I mean, just like we were talking about at the beginning of the game, Korea's in a position that they really don't want to be in. They've dug themselves into a huge hole here, and an offensive return is going to be significantly more difficult for them than it will be for Mexico.
Oh, my gosh.
Yusuf Quinones with a nice clearance. Big body. Big clearance, and then Korean doesn't want the one-on-one, so we're just hoofing it out of there. Top 5 favorites in this tournament. I'd say Germany looks scary. I'd say England looks scary. France, Spain, and then outside of Argentina, Morocco.
Ooh.
Morocco looked scary as hell against Brazil.
Yeah, they look scary, man.
They
look so legit.
When I tell you that that's the best game I've seen Brazil play in a long time, and Morocco looked better, I did not like that. That scared me. I like Morocco, but oof.
Morocco Argentina would go hard. That'd be a great game.
I genuinely am afraid of them. I think they're one team where I would consider ourselves to be the underdog after seeing.
I would agree.
Played there. As good as our offense is, I don't know that we can break them down. We would resort to some tomfoolery, shall we say.
All right, Korea sends it long. Did they have? I didn't miss any play when I was gone, did I?
No.
Oh, good
not
spin.
really.
No. Oh, good rip. Gallardo, good touch. That's a yellow for sure. What is happening? Why is the Korean player so injured?
Oh, he just rejected the hand up.
What was it?
Did he get cleated in the chest? Did he get cleated in the chest on the way down? Because I didn't see an elbow. Damn. Really pulled his hand away. He's furious.
I'm telling you. And he just got nutmegged, I'm pretty sure. Wow, no foul? No foul?
Oof.
Looked like he was looks like he was clearly past him. All right, everyone needs to put their big boy pants on here. I'm seeing a lot of guys just throwing their body on the ground. Let's get some actual footy played in this game. Even the goal was horrendous.
She kind of wants to know. She kind of wants to know your power rankings, brother. Check any video on the channel. 4 out of the last 6 videos are power rankings.
I got a super chat yesterday and was like, "What's your top 10 takeaways of the World Cup?" And I was like, "Top 10 takeaways? Like, that's a 30-minute video. This is a live watch along.
At least that's 3 minutes for each takeaway. You could go 5.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
The South Korean keeper wants to earn his dinner tonight, baby. He said, "I've made one mistake too many. Not again."
Damn, that's a great save against Raul. Good ball in. Who put that in? Was that Quinones?
He said they will withhold Tokboki if I concede again. I will not have it.
Damn. Dime from Quinones. That's a
big body right there. Yes.
That's fantastic. All of it. This is all that's high level football right there. Great save, great assist, great strike. Still 1-0 Mexico, but
and that's the thing. That's where you see that these teams are capable of high level play. They just don't want to, right? you see these moments where it's like, like a snake strike almost. It's like lightning fast, and then it's once again defensive. Like alligators snapping turtles.
Oh, oh
Oh!
my gosh! Oh Hyun-kyu misses the chance. Oh, that was terrifying. Offsides again.
That is the second
Offsides
time
again.
that we've just watched the ball roll across goal. Unreal.
Is he off? Yeah, I think so.
When I tell you that I was almost flayed alive for passing the ball across the goal like that in high school by my coach, it was terrifying.
I know that was offsides. I'm going to say it again. Like I've said on the last few Korean attacks that were ultimately offside, has to be better.
Has to be better.
That has to be a goal. That has to be a goal.
Dude, even if it's offside, like or if it's offside, you got to get a chance on it. You got to make an attempt at goal. You got to get there. There you have two disconnects. You have the offside and the missed opportunity. You can't.
Well, they don't know it's offside in the moment.
That's what I'm saying, is that your 9 has to be there to do the job, right?
Yeah, you
blame it on the guy offsides. You can't be on both of you guys. Then none of your offense is firing. I did a terrible job articulating that, but hopefully the point got across.
Quinones again.
Thank God our listener base is so high EQ that I'm sure that nothing that I said will be taken out of context.
Eric Leader? Nah.
Huge question. Wait.
Okay.
Hold on.
God, that's a great run.
Yeah.
That was smart from Kwenki Chan. Korea have no numbers. Look how many Mexicans are defending right now.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. And we waited. Oh! No. I was excited. I saw him cock back, and then it... that was incredible. Huge question here from Axel M. While we wait 15 minutes for this ball to come back into play. What are your top 10 Chinese takeout dishes?
Wow, Santi Jimenez coming in. Axel, I have no idea what my top 10 is, but I love any type of Sichuan food. I love dim sum. Barbecue pork buns. Oh my God, dude. Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know what kind of Chinese takeout he's thinking, but I can't eat like slop Chinese takeout, like American Chinese food anymore. Like that used to be like fun Friday night takeout when I was like in middle school or high school. But now that I've tried real Chinese cuisine, there's just no possible way that I can go back. So yeah, I'd have to echo any sort of Sichuan anything. I'll try it. Axel says, Connor, I played football at a national level, and yeah, passing in that quadrant was one-on-one yelling session, wiping away spit at 15. Yeah, dude, I was flayed alive. I remember being like, maybe this isn't for me yet.
Here we got Santi Jimenez and Israel Reyes checking in the game. Raul off. We had one or two good moments from Raul. Not a ton of service. Forces a great save. It is what it is. Israel Reyes coming in for Piojo. So interesting. Somebody's moving around somewhere. Oh, Pineda too. Wait. Okay, interesting. Did Pineda check in the game when I was getting water? Because I don't remember seeing him check in the game.
Probably.
Okay, probably. I'm like, wait a minute. When did Oberlin get in the game here? Quinones holding the ball too long. Excellent defense from Israel Reyes immediately.
Yeah, El Chapulín says they subbed in during the hydration break.
Okay, well, there we go. I too was hydrating. Long ball. You think Korea get one good attack in before the end of the game?
You have to hope. I mean, I've seen that they have opportunities. It's just a matter of getting the timing down. Which is just, I mean, it's embarrassing that it's taken this long. Also, I just saw the Korean that they said looks like you. I saw him sitting on the bench, and I was like, that has to be the guy. That has to be him.
It probably was.
I mean, it looked like a Korean Josh almost. So,
a Korean Josh. Oh no! Good block from Edson. I don't really know if I have too many complaints about like that many players in this game.
Everybody's following a very rigid and strict game plan. I mean, as much as I said, negative things about Jorge Sanchez, I have not seen any outright mistakes from him, which I can honestly say is a first.
Yeah, I don't remember him getting beat off the dribble either. Like on
He's not
any
making
occasion.
any stupid plays. Whatever they're telling him to do, it's working. Connor, Luis Diaz or Alexis Sanchez? Depends on. Dude, is it crazy for me to say Alexis Sanchez?
I don't think it's crazy. No, I don't think it's crazy. Prime Alexis Sanchez was a problem, dude.
Yeah, 2 Copa Americas is better than a Premier League and a Champions League. That's what I'll say.
With Chile, yeah. It is. Mental. Chino Huerta coming in the game. Okay.
Chino! Para Quiñones, they're subbing off my favorite player and putting on my second favorite. Come on now. Or maybe it's the reverse. I don't know.
If Chino gets a goal here, dude, I'm gonna lose it.
El Chinito. Fuera. Vamos. Let's see it. He got a little haircut. Don't act like I didn't notice.
And the first thing that happens is an illegal throw. Okay. Well.
Love it. Dude, one time, speaking of high school soccer stories, I know we were all enthralled by my last one. One time we had a scrimmage against the girls' senior team, and the freshman boys played the varsity girls, and in front of all of the varsity girls, I did an illegal throw-in, and I just have never emotionally recovered, I don't think. It was like a chest pass. It was brutal.
A chest pass.
Because we hadn't. It was our first formal scrimmage of high school, so I was like, "Oh, it's just kind of like when we're screwing around during practice. I'm just going to throw the ball inbound, whatever." It was awful. It was.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Never recovered.
Santi. Oh my gosh! What a save from Kim! My word.
What second are you on? Am I ahead of you?
I'm on 52, 53, 54.
No, we're at the same time. 56. Yeah. Wow.
Damn, I think that was Vargas with the shot. I need to see that again. I'm pretty sure Obed put that in. He must have also subbed in when I was getting water because I didn't see him or Pineda come in. I mean, Aguirre giving a lot of love to a lot of the squad. Everybody's playing a part. Okay.
And you know what? That's how a well-oiled machine runs.
Oh God, what are we doing, guys? Okay.
That
Gino.
worked. Oh, big body from the Koreans. Nice turn. Gino.
Great
Oh,
turn. Oh, that's a
one
great
step.
run.
One
Oh
step
my gosh.
behind.
Pineda did well. Pineda did really well to spin away there.
Yeah. Yeah. Mexico does not look washed. Come on.
No. Why would Mexico look washed?
That's what I always tell myself, Mikhail. I don't know. I think either you're just joining or you're listening to the people around you. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
Why is the Wonder Kid not playing? I'm sure Aguirre just doesn't think it's time. Oh my gosh! What just happened?
I have no idea.
Song.
I have no idea. You asked if Korea's was going to get another attempt. There it is. There it is.
Wow.
And he's got it. He brought it down.
What a
Son
save
can't believe
from
what he
Gala
saw.
there.
Let me see the side. Let me see the side. What are we looking at? Did it cross a line? How close was this?
I know we have. I'm pretty sure we have.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Take notes. The Korean keeper needs to take notes. That's how you grab a ball. That's how you hold on. Wow. With
that is excellent. That's probably the best save Rankel's ever made. For the Mexican national team, that's probably the best save he's ever had. This is a big moment for him because he was criticized pretty hard after the South Africa game, and
there it is.
That's a big save right there. I will say, if you're Choge Sung, you just had a wide open header from 4 yards out. You got to do better than that. You're a striker. You're a striker, and that's how you hit the ball. Man, if I'm Korean, I'm punching the air right now.
Had absolutely no power on that rebound shot. I mean, look at it. Look, he's literally on the ground.
Kim. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Full extension, one palm.
The goal was not Kim's fault. I think we just got to come out and say that. He's definitely earned his bibimbap for the night.
Yeah, he was good against Czech Republic too, man. Really, really good performance.
Oh, dude. What was the name of you know we also got to say, just to throw this in here, what was the name of the gentleman that fell over the goalkeeper?
The what who fell over the goalkeeper?
Yeah, the Mexican player who like tripped over him because his ACL was almost done.
I think it was Johan Vasquez.
Vasquez, I mean, you're lucky not to get injured there. You had 1 foot planted, you're falling sideways over. That's a scary rotation of the knee there.
Well, the chat was laughing at you for your chest pass in practice.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for. Comedic relief. Oh, my back hurts a little bit.
It does?
I'm just carrying the stream. Oh, dude. Nice little move.
Oh, Koreans getting upset.
Yeah, they're getting chippy here.
They need to be a bit tougher here.
Yes, 100%.
Like right before this, Okyun tries to outright foul. That's a frustration foul because he was trying to hold the ball up against Edson and just got tossed aside like a child.
Yep.
I mean, Edson's probably one of the bigger, more physical Mexicans in the entire team.
But you also can't have the Mexicans dancing around you like this. Ever since Chino Huertas come in, they're looking significantly more confident going forward. And I think that tells you something about their game plan here.
I don't know if Gino's like revolutionized, Mexico's attack. I just think Korea a little more desperate.
No, but the Mexican team overall looks more confident.
I think there's more space. Ooh, I'm gonna spill my water all over the computer. Well,
I think there was space in the first half if you were willing to look for it, and they didn't want to. I mean, you can look at the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree looks like the branches are falling off. They're not as worried about South Korea, and they are also moving forward. They're taking more risks. The Koreans, the fans,
Korea pushing for it.
are pushing for it.
I mean, this is big, dude. Mexico's 5 minutes away from winning the group in match day 2.
Thank you, Bruno. We missed a super chat. Axel's asking if we know about Midsummer.
Oh my gosh, an open header for Korea, and they completely scuff it.
Well, I completely missed the header as well. Wow, what awful body posture there. That's why they scuffed it. Look at that. What a horrible jump. He like brought his legs up. You got nobody to blame but yourself, and your back hurt now too. Yeah, dumbass.
It looked like he was doing hurdles and like track and field. Why did he do that?
I don't know. Is he trying to draw a foul? Oh, and a Mexican player goes tumbling. A strong gust of wind has sent Santi Jimenez into the nether realm. Do we know about Midsummer? I'm unsure of the context there, Axel. If you give me some clarification, maybe we can.
Be careful with the chat. Last couple minutes, they will spoil everything.
Got you.
Edson, good defense.
Yeah,
again,
hold your super chats
dude.
till the end. Parker says it was save at the tournament, which I don't know if save at the tournament, but it's definitely up there. I'd say top 5
from Tala.
Yeah,
from Tala.
Yes.
I don't know. I think Kim actually might have 2 of the top 3 saves of the tournament. I think that one he had on Vargas, dude, he's fully stripped. Gets like, oh my gosh, and he gets a couple fingers on it. Wow, Johan with a good block. If I'm Korean, I'm kind of furious that I had no crosses into the box until the 85th minute. And then they started doing this. They've won 3
when
headers
everybody's
in
tired.
The last 4 attempts.
Yeah.
I mean, take advantage of no Cesar Montes from Mexico as well. Ball in. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Booted out.
Okay, cleared by Johan. Booted out indeed. Who is sprinting up here? Is that Santi? Trying to put as much pressure as possible.
He just wants some touches.
Here comes Korea wasting valuable seconds to decide who's going to take the throw in, which I feel like, why does it matter? You have a minute left.
And you're just going to launch the ball, trebuchet the ball directly to the Mexican defense anyway.
Which has not worked the entire game, and Edson wins another header. I think Edson's played well. I think Edson's had a good game.
Nice little move here from Korea. Oh, and a ball, but who was that? Hwang Hee-chat is just a couple steps too short. A little too much sauce on it.
Yeah. Probably doesn't have the pace anymore, but really good from Lee Gang-in. Another Mexico putting pressure on it. Israel Reyes this time. Gallardo coming across. Gets the foot in.
You're seeing a Christmas tree formation. It's back. They're locking it in. Look at that. Feliz Navidad to the Koreans. This game is over.
Are we asking for a towel? I mean, what?
Again, wasting valuable seconds on this.
The game is gone.
Dude, look at the coach. The coach is like, what are you talking about?
That better clear the first man.
better clear the first man. If it doesn't clear the first man, we're going to have you drawn and quartered. I have no idea why Talavera had to come that far out. That was terrifying. One wrong bounce. Oh, Mexico.
Oh,
Chino's open.
He's there. Oh, my.
Absolute selfish dog. I cannot believe you. Look, he's looking at Chino like, I'm sorry. No, he's not even sorry. I can't. He should be drawn and quartered.
I don't think Obed is sorry at all.
No, he's not sorry at all.
And that's game, I think.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, Mexico. You've done everything that you had to do. You did everything you had to do. Yeah, look at that stadium and tell me, has anybody left? Is anybody upset with the result of this game?
No.
Everybody out here that said Mexico was washed and that this game was boring and we're complaining, okay, that can also be true.
Correct.
The plan was executed perfectly, and now you have 6 points. And I'll tell you what, I'll come back to watch another boring game to ensure that you get 9. I don't give a damn if you finish with more points than Argentina or the U.S. or Canada. Is anybody going to be complaining? You might finish with more points than Spain.
We might be the only team that finishes on 9.
You could be. And you know what?
Yeah.
If it's haram ball, then brother, call me Simeone.
Then it's haram. Like, it is what it is.
You've gone so far haram, it's become halal.
This is why I'm so annoyed when people say that Aguirre is not a good coach or he doesn't have a system. It's absolutely ridiculous. He does. We clearly have a play style. Yes, it is boring. Yes, it is haram. Yes, it is defensive. Mexico just locked up the group in match day 2, man. Like, what do y'all want? You want to be entertained or do you want to win? This is winning football. That's what it is.
Yes. There's a reason Simeone has been in charge for so long. There's a reason Arteta is being hailed. We're not playing exciting football. That's okay.
Yeah, this goal today was ugly.
PS5 Vortex says Korea put pressure. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did. They did put pressure. Korea on fraud watch. I wouldn't say so. I mean, they did not play well. Nobody really played well here in this game. I don't really know what Korea deserved. I mean, do you think they deserve something in this match?
Did Korea deserve something? If you would ask me in the first half, I would say yes. But after watching the second half, where it just keeps going off sides, like nothing's changing. So you know what? If maybe this is a little spiteful or resentful, no, you don't deserve. Forgive the pun. You don't deserve jack. You don't deserve nothing. Yeah. I'm not. I mean, you try and cash the check at the. You know who deserves something? Goalkeeper. What's his name? What's my boy's name?
Kim for South Korea?
Kim. 2 servings of tteokbokki tonight. Yeah. Get it to him.
Korean barbecue for sure.
Yeah, you know what? Forget the tteokbokki. We're getting protein. Straight protein here.
Yeah, I've been impressed with him this tournament. That was supposed to be an area of weakness for Korea. I think he's done really well. For Korea, man, I mean, stay the hell on side. That would probably help you out a little bit. Maybe attack a little bit more. I mean, if I was Hung Myung-bo, I would have looked at this Mexican lineup and I would have said there's very little sauce in this team. We don't need to play so conservative because they don't have a lot of ways to hurt us. But Korea didn't really do anything. And then, once Mexico, this kind of looked like we were headed for a 0-0. And once Luis Romo gets the goal that he does in the manner in which it happens, I mean, Korea kind of woke up a little bit, right? They had that wide open header. Dala's best save ever for the Mexican national team. Shout out to him. I feel like this was a big game for him, big game for Luis Romo, big game for Edson. Like they answered the call in this game. Quinones was pretty solid once again. Brian Gutierrez, again, I thought he was good. Some of y'all think that he's ghosting or whatever, but no, I think he was quite solid once again. Yeah, man. I mean, wasn't the greatest performance ever, but it was always going to be a 50-50 game, and you didn't get the points, you didn't get the draw, you got all three. So great result at the end of the day. I am a bit surprised that Mexico won. I'll be honest. I thought this was going to be a draw. I'm a bit surprised. Korea are solid, but they didn't. I mean, compared to the Czech Republic, I mean, Korea had far more chances against the Czechs. I don't know how seriously Mexico's going to take that third group stage game, but I might be liking 9 points.
I think you have to. I think you got to show up to this Czechia game and treat it exactly as the Koreans do. Take it. Play Morocco ball. Go all the way. See how far you can take that.
I love how everyone in the chat is calling both teams here trash. You can't have anything on the internet, man.
You can't. Mexico, Timu, Arsenal, I thought was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny and largely accurate.
This is a really good one right here. Loving the verbiage on this. Jack, the Asian simp, has been exposed yet again. Mexico has beat 2 top Asian teams in Korea and Australia this month, and he still claims Asia is better than CONCACAF. Asia is better than CONCACAF.
Asia is better than CONCACAF. Yeah, it is. Congratulations to Mexico. Congratulations to Mexico. But
they had to play the most haram ball in the history of the Mexican Federation to achieve a 1-0 against a mediocre South Korea.
As the host, as the home side, yeah. Like, look, man, let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. There are other teams besides Mexico inside of CONCACAF which make it weaker. I'm still back in Asia. And I think next time Asia gets a World Cup where, the strongest teams in Asia get to host, not effing Qatar, I think you would see some good performances from them as well. Yeah, Asia is better than CONCACAF. But Mexico is really in a flow state right now. I think beating Mexico is going to be incredibly difficult. And I think if Mexico avoids something like an England in the round of 16, a quarterfinal might actually be possible. And I was not saying that 6 months ago, but I don't think we can beat England. So it has to be like a little bit of fortune in the sense that England might get knocked out round of 32, or I don't know, maybe like the shock of all shocks happen and Ghana freaking wins the group or something, or, in that case, you could be looking at Scotland round of 32, Ghana round of 16. Yeah, you got to win that if you're Mexico. Absolutely have to win those. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about the team right now.
Riri's J, I gotta say, I know we kind of clowned you on that one, but the phrasing of that comment was phenomenal. I started. That's one for the books. Let's see. We missed a bunch of super chats, so let's cycle through.
We did? Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We had to hop off of there for a while. Do people forget we got grouped at the last Copa America in a way worse group? People got to stop crying. I think a little bit of perspective is definitely needed. That seems to be the hallmark of, all of the chats, probably 50% of our feedback has been like, why don't we just take a second, take a breath, and appreciate the result?
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of positivity every once in a while.
Yeah. The perspective here, Marcos, is excellent. Question: can we have a conversation of South Korea and Mexico being a rivalry? What do we have to see for it to be a rivalry? Am I missing something? I don't think there's any rivalry here. I think your fans on the streets of Mexico have been the biggest proponents of any sort of like formal, consistent relationship. And it seems to be one of love and affection, cultural appreciation.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough. It could be a friendly rivalry, like amongst cousins or something, like that type of vibe. I could see something like that, but I think we're literally known for, as people and as fan bases, liking one another. So I don't know why the rivalry would. I don't know where it would come from. Maybe if Korea won so decisively and I don't know, they were like shushing the fans and like being like really antagonistic. Like maybe that could have sparked something, but no, I don't think this is a rivalry.
No. Renev is saying, you're telling me Mexico doesn't have enough talent to play offensive football with Mora, Fidalgo, Quiñones, Raúl, and Vargas. Why do we play haram ball? Can I be so bold?
Sure. Why don't you take this one?
Has it worked for you guys previously when you play out and out offensive football? Or has haram ball been enough to get you 6 points at the World Cup and two of the most composed games that I've ever seen Mexico play?
I just don't know why we're winning and we're upset.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling to understand that. We are winning more than we have won since probably the mid 2010s, and we're mad that we're not playing attacking football. Mora's a child. Vargas is not the finished product, not even close. Raúl Jiménez is good. Yes, Quiñones has been good recently, as in the last couple games. Yeah, I'm very happy to see that he's stepped up his level. Fidalgo, do you think Fidalgo is like a world-class midfielder or something? You think Fidalgo gets into the U.S. men's national team starting 11? Are you having a freaking laugh? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. So most of the players you listed here are not good enough to play attacking football that wins games against good national teams. Yeah, we can play against Nicaragua attacking football with these guys. England in a World Cup, Croatia, Portugal, I just don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe I'd be more open to this idea if we were losing, but we're not losing. We're winning or drawing every single game. And y'all want to switch it up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I've listened, guys. Save your super chats. Honestly, if you're hearing us answer a lot of these similar questions, because I mean we kind of have the same question just from a different angle here. Another clean sheet. What does this mean? It's working. It means it's working. It means that
the defense is legit.
You had an objective and it's being completed. And you're missing a center back. That means that not only are your players doing well, the game plan is functioning as intended. I had no notes for Jorge Sanchez, and I literally half the reason I do this, Chad, is to hate watch this man. I get on here to see Jack, Quiñones, and Chino Huerta, and then to talk smack about Jorge Sanchez. You've taken away 25% of my reason for being here.
You got 3 for 4 today.
I got 3 for 4. I had 3 for 4.
Yeah.
Seeing you's always a mixed bag, but you don't look good today. So, hey, it's what it is.
JR right here, man. I don't care as long as we get the result. I'm not trying to say I don't ever hope that Mexico plays attacking football again. I don't know how that would be the interpretation of my words, but I don't know. There seems to be a lot of miscommunication in our videos. So let me just be clear again. Should Mexico have the opportunity at another time to play attacking football and it's working for us, sign me up. But we just won the group. We haven't conceded a goal yet. We've barely lost in recent memory. Yeah, I think we keep going. I don't know. I think we stay with the playbook. That's how I feel right now. Because we got grouped at the last World Cup. We got grouped at the last Copa America. How about we stick with the plan that's brought us back from the depths of that hell? Is that all right with anybody else?
You guys walked through fire and the whole world witnessed just an insane collapse. Like some of the darkest moments in the Mexican Federation history were like in the last 2 years, begging for change. And now change has been enacted and everybody's like, this is bullshit. I don't know what it's going to take. Jack, do you think Mexico could win the Asian Cup? From Darkly 4443. What a nice headshot, Darkly.
Only if we hosted. Only if we hosted. Not in Asia. Not in the first go, anyways. It would take several. It would take several goes to win the Asian Cup in Asian territory.
Clackers Crackers taking a direct shot at Jake here. Mexico got 5 wins before Manchester United. Manchester United on the come up. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, man. They definitely did not just have their worst season.
Out of those 5, only Raul is a lock for the U.S. men's national team. Would you start Raul over Balogun? I don't think I would.
No, I wouldn't.
But I'm. You know what?
Are we talking like the World Cup squad? Because then I think several get in. If we're talking starting 11, no. Unfortunately, no. Not right now. Balogun's on one right now. This is streaming round of 16 exit. Y'all, we were an embarrassment last World Cup. We were an embarrassment. A part of me died in Qatar and has never come back. So if you're going to tell me we get a round of 16 this time, I'm going to be a pretty happy guy. If we go further, euphoria. But if we make a round of 16, I'm not going to sit on this camera with this microphone and tell y'all we failed. Or, if we had played attacking football, we would have gone further. No. We're going to go as far as Aguirre can possibly take this team with his play style. I absolutely see a knockout win at this point in time. We get a second one. There we go. Bonus points. Christmas came early. That's how I look at it. And then for the next Copa America, I want to compete for that. I want to compete for the next Copa America. I want to win the Nations League back-to-back. God willing, everyone takes the next Gold Cup for real as well. And I want to win that too. I'll take a round of 16, 2 CONCACAF trophies, and I want a semi at the Copa. That's what I want. Y'all want to know what I'm looking forward to? That. I get that. I'm not complaining.
Write it down. That seems like a very manageable list, especially with the confidence that you were playing with today. Jack, keep an eye out for Alex I9. He gave us super chat, no question with it. So just if he throws a comment in there regularly. We got 2 more super chats up right now. Lift 4 ZZY something is asking, why is defensive football seen as bad? And I'm going to loop that one in with this comment from Shrimper. Brother, you ain't got to throw this much money in there, but I appreciate you.
I've never seen Shrimper before. I think he's new to the chat. Welcome, Shrimper.
Yeah, big dog. Thank you. I think people just want to see more exciting football. I 100% agree that we need to chill the F out and be happy. And by seeing the positives of this Mexican national team. Yes, 100%. What Shrimper is saying is objectively true. It's not inflammatory. And so that's why it's seen as bad. It's not going to get clicks. Don't get conditioned by, the Alexis Lalases of the world who are going to, throw these crisis situations at you and try and market that stuff. It's easy and it's fun and it's exciting to throw a couple brews back and then talk smack and pretend like you're the objective expert on everything. It doesn't make it true, right? So to be upset that you weren't entertained today, yeah, fantastic. I totally get that. You can look at this game and say, wow, I just wasted 3 hours. I should have gone to sleep. That's the risk you take with every game. That's what you do every game. Again, focus on the positives. You're winning. That just means that the previa and the after party is going to bang and that you can listen to music throughout the game. Just trust.
I want to jump to this other one right here.
Do it.
You don't think we can follow the game plan while having slightly more offense like Mora playing? X notes, sure. Maybe a little bit. We could have a bit more creativity. But I think if we were going to try and adopt more of these, line breaking passes, pushing the tempo, whatever it may be, you don't experiment with that at the World Cup. Every single team that has experimented at this World Cup has taken an L. Every single one. I'm not having Mexico join that list. We're not going to have a new formation. We're not going to have a new play style. We're not going to have a new 11 that's never featured before. I'm just not willing to do that at a World Cup. Maybe if this was a Gold Cup, we're going to have Suriname. We're going to have Dominican Republic in the group. We can take some risks. Okay, maybe against Czech Republic because we've already won the group. Maybe that's an opportunity to experiment. But it needs to be a glowing success if we're going to change anything in the knockouts. That's how I see it.
And take this right here as just a hypothetical. USA shows up against Australia tomorrow. We're an experimental team. We take risks. Very exciting, high-flying football. If we draw, or God forbid, lose to Australia, do you think that you're sitting prettier as a USA fan or as a Mexico fan? With 3 hours of boring football and 6 points, potentially 9, or a USA fan who's now potentially worried about making it out of the group?
Correct. Or a highly entertained yet anxious U.S. men's national team fan, because if Turkey beats you, you're grouped. Comment down below. Comment down below. Do you want potch ball, 180 minutes? My God, that's good. You've seen 12 goals total in the 2 games of this World Cup, but you're on 3 points in a must-win against Turkey in match day 3. Or door number 2, Aguirre ball. Not the sexiest, not the flashiest, kind of slow. There's, a little burst throughout the game. But you've won the group by match day 2. You get to rest the guys for the 3rd game, and now we're just kind of watching the chaos unfold to know which 3rd place, not runner-up, which 3rd place team we're going to face as the home side now. Home field advantage secured. Comment down below which one you guys would rather do. Okay? I am going to take door number 2. If y'all want to take door number 1, we'll just call it a difference of taste. Because I feel like we're not going to convince each other of anything. I feel like we've laid everything out on the table here. Zoo with the super chat here. Realistically, they don't deserve this, but it just needs to be said that when USA wins, Jack deserves 0 credit because he was taking Mexico or Korea, like over the States. Because if you mean over the States, then absolutely. If you mean like, I think they're better than the States, then I would disagree with that. But I do appreciate the super chat, Zoo. Any thoughts on that, Connor? VIP super chat here.
I'm with John in most things. I would take it one step further and say that you don't deserve anything. You should just take it off. Whatever it is, remove it. Stripped.
This is a great one here. Worst generation of Mexican players we expect attacking football. Bro, this is like if Peruvians during qualifying were like, why don't we attack? And their manager was like, I'm still using the 2014 golden generation. These guys can barely walk. I got Carrillo in the starting 11 still. You want me to play attacking football? Are you serious?
Oh, that's insane.
Now, that was maybe an offensive comparison. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. You guys, the difference between Mexico and Peru is Peru tried to play defensive football, and that also didn't work because they don't have any players at all. But yeah, man, just stick with what's working. We got a super chat from Renev. He says Mexico defense is better than the USA's defense. 1,000%. Raul starting on U.S. men's national team. If you want to take Raul, I think he's better at certain things than Balogun. So they're both very, very good. The striker position is one of the deepest in all of CONCACAF. You want to take Raul over Balogun? I'm not going to call you a clown or make fun of you at all. I completely understand it. Honestly, I think South Korea was the better team. It hurts to say. This win doesn't feel good. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I feel you in a sense, dude. Like, I think there have been moments in football where like a result that I wanted to happen happened, but it didn't happen maybe how I wanted it to happen. And so I was kind of like in this weird emotional limbo. Like, I don't really know what to do. Like, the goal was so bad that I was kind of like, damn, like that was ugly as hell. I'm still very happy, but I'm not gonna have the same reaction as if like Raul Jimenez had scored his chance, right? Like if Quinones puts that dime in and Raul places the shot top bins near post past Kim, then yeah, I'm jumping up and down. So maybe that's why. Maybe it was kind of a boring game. Plus, the goal itself was uninspiring. I mean, I kind of felt this way in the Nations League final. If you guys were in that stream, where it was like Cordoba literally just like sticks his hand up and like smacks the ball, and I was like, I can't believe we're gonna get a penalty off this and win like that, like a legitimate middle school level mistake. And I was very happy, but I was like, damn, I kind of wanted to win another way. So I get it. I get it, but I'm gonna take it because we won the group. So I don't know if that's. I'm sure Connor, you've seen Argentina win before, and you were like, wow, that was rough. But
yeah, I mean, dude, look at 2022. I know that we ended on arguably the greatest World Cup final of all time, or whatever you want to call it. But look at the Netherlands game. That game was exciting.
Y'all were up 2-0 in the final too.
Yes, correct. And then we sold, but I'm saying that's an objectively entertaining game. The Netherlands game got really exciting at the end, but I mean, it was haram ball for a long time. The only reason I enjoyed it is because I hate the Netherlands. So I was stoked to see all the scuffling before that. But no, this Argentina team didn't cut its teeth by playing super exciting, high-flying football. We cut our teeth by Otamendi coming into a second prime in his career, Guti Romero rising to prominence, the fullbacks barely holding on, and then Di Maria and Messi whipping three midfielders into relevant shape. It's not going to look pretty until it looks pretty. But if you're winning, who gives a shit if it looks pretty? I certainly don't.
I mean, your last Copa America was not like the most the Argentine.
Thank you. Look at Colombia. Look at the Colombia game in the Copa America final and ask me if I give a damn. I don't. Yeah, Paredes was a legendary piece of that game, and he does not play an interesting brand of football. No. And now he's at Boca, and we're playing better than we have in the last 3 years, which is still shite. Ask me if I care. No, Paredes was objectively a better signing than Cavani, which hurts me to say because Cavani's a more interesting player, and I loved him in Napoli, and I loved him in PSG, but it doesn't matter because I will take the results over everything. It is an investment. And the second that the trophy is sitting in your cabinet, or you could look at the U.S. men's national team and say, how does that round of 32 exit look, dumbass boy? We made it to the round of 16. All of a sudden, Poch's job is in the hot seat, and you guys are winning the chance. Not that I'm saying that that's going to happen, right? I'm objectively an American fan. It's crazy that a U.S. fan and an Argentine has to come in here and advocate for your team against you. That's insane that I'm a Mexico apologist right now, by the way. You guys are gaslighting yourselves somehow. I don't know how I'm the good guy here. I came in here to talk shit about Jorge Sanchez, and now I'm sitting here and defending the Federation's name. Give us England already?
Be a great
crazy
game.
Name, by the way.
It'd be a great game. Yeah, that is a crazy name. It's like expecting Bolivia to play at sea level at home. We're using more and more extreme examples to make the same point. I think is
there a language barrier here? There's the amount of metaphors that are being thrown around here. Coke Zero says breaking news out of North Korea: Mexico won 100-0. Sorry, go ahead.
Can Johan replace any U.S. defender? I mean, he gets into the starting 11 for USA 100%. 100% does. Yes, he replaces all of them except Chris Richards. Chris Richards is a better defender than him.
A Live Ball Radio says, does anyone know a good psychic? I might have to undo the mountain of curses I put on Aguirre for starting Romo and Sanchez. Also, the ginger smells. I'm sure you could hire an Etsy witch to undo a lot of those curses. And I have not been able to shower since I've gotten home, so I would not be surprised. Maybe a little bit.
And we got Michael's comment here. Look at England Euro 2024. They almost won the Euros playing diabolical football. I think the Euros example, the last Copa America. I mean, Connor, I told you this many times, and I don't think you liked when I said it, but Colombia was the best performing team at the Copa America. It was electric. It was fun. It was fast. Guess what? They finished in second.
So who was best, Jack?
Who was the most effective? Who won? Argentina.
Then
Argentina.
now we're into subjective definitions of the word best.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you Jack, who would you rather be at the end of that Copa America?
I think I would rather have been Argentina.
And
I would rather have been Argentina.
And I say that with no measure of vitriol, which usually I would. I would say that spitefully. I'm not saying that to flex on anybody. We're just looking at this at a pure mathematical equation. Because I'll tell you what, I like the way that Argentina played in the 2014 World Cup. Loved it. I love the way that they played against Chile in both of the Copa Americas that we lost. At the end of the day, Chile was the better team. You almost had Messi retire. You played such a stringent form of ball.
We got a couple more super chats, and then we're going to end it here, guys. CNE just sent 20 Mexican pesos. Appreciate that, CNE. You got a free question if you want to ask one in the chat. One from Angel. He says, now that Mexico are through, let's experiment with the midfield and attack. Mora, Winger, Gutierrez, Fidalgo, and Obed for the first half next game. I'm in complete favor of something like this. I think we should try something. But I'm telling y'all, it needs to work extremely well for us to redo our playbook. I'm not talking about like, oh, Mexico created one more chance than on. No, I mean like it needs to be significant for me. We can start experimenting again after the World Cup because now it's a new cycle. Okay, how do we want to play now? Aguirre will probably be gone. I don't know if Rafa's taking over anymore. Sounds like that's in doubt now. Whoever the guy may be. Maybe it's still Aguirre. Maybe he does so good, he's like, screw it, I'm sticking around. And then it's up to him to decide, okay, I have 4 more years with the same players. Do I play the same defensive style or do we try to be a bit more expansive? FM says it's better to play ugly and win than beautiful and lose. I think most people will agree with this. Maybe there are Colombians who look at the last Copa and were like, nah, man, I couldn't ask for anything more. And props to those people. They probably sleep really well at night and are objectively happier than 80% of y'all in the chat. So if that's how y'all think, okay, like, fine. That's cool. Like
you have a really healthy football life balance.
Which I don't have.
I wake up with anxiety the day before and the day of Argentina games.
I wasn't looking forward to this game. I wasn't looking forward to this game. I was like, I don't want to sit through this. I don't want to sit through because I don't want to document myself live on the internet in one of the most stressful events that I have to live through in my life. It's like your dad watching Argentina. It's like, just get it done, man.
Just put the fries in the back.
Just put the fries in the back, dude.
Yeah.
I think I did curse Paraguay, and I do apologize.
You even brought that up. I remember a couple times. You were like, it's making me nervous. Now that we've said it, people are talking about it. I feel like they're cursed. And you know what? Look at what pressure does to a man. Look at what pressure does to a man.
Yes, man, it's crazy because I feel like I ruined the World Cup aspirations of like 6 different national teams. I didn't know I had pull like that, but I do. And so I apologize. I almost cursed the Swiss before a late flurry and they beat the Bosnians. I literally thought I cursed the Swiss too. I was like, are they about to get grouped? This is insane. Last question here from Syndicate. Is Santi overrated? Yes, he is overrated. He is overrated. But I think his reputation will self-correct in the next year. I think it's crashing right now as a stock, and then it's going to bottom out, and then I think it's going to go back up. But yes, he is overrated. Final thoughts, Connor, before we go?
I'm just gonna say it again. I think it's absolutely wild that you guys are making me play Mexico apologist right now. But I'm happy to do it, and hopefully that keeps me from cursing my teams. So anulo mufa. Congratulations to Mexico. Be nice to your Korean brothers and sisters out there in the streets.
They're
Buy
hurting right
them
now.
buy them some birria. Do something nice for them. Get them some chilaquiles tomorrow morning because that tequila hangover is going to be hitting tonight.
According to Jake, we have a ground reporting here. He said that was China-level football from the Korean national team today, which is probably the greatest insult you can give a Korean man.
The Democratic Republic of Football, as they call it.
Correct. Okay, we did get a super chat from Renee. Before I could end the chat, the stream, I was too slow. I do support Mexico. I don't like the United States. I'm not sure. Was that, has the last 30 minutes of me talking, Connor, painted myself as a U.S. men's national team ultra?
Devout. Yes, I would say.
God, we do have a language barrier, don't we?
There is a language barrier here.
There's absolutely a language barrier. Okay, these YouTube AI captions, they're not working fast enough. Guys, we're going to end the stream there. Mexico 1, South Korea 0. Not the prettiest game, pretty ugly, but the points at the end of the day are what matter, as we've been discussing for the last 30 minutes. We will be back on the channel for another stream soon. I don't know what the next one's going to be. Probably Norway, Senegal, I think. Connor, we can talk about this offline, but I'm going to go to a watch party for the next Argentina game. So if you want to do it, you can.
I'm going
otherwise
to a watch party.
Okay, there we go.
Count me out.
Another super chat. God.
I know.
Oh,
odds
my
Mexico
gosh.
beat England with Haram ball.
25 to 30% likelihood. It's not an impossibility. I'll put it 25%.
I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say 10. 25 is especially after how they handled Croatia. I might even go lower.
Okay.
England looks dangerous.
Okay. I'll keep it 25. I believe. We appreciate you, chat. Y'all have been awesome. And we'll see y'all